Football, for the love of the game.
Hello guys, how are you? Just quick World Cup reaction. People have been asking for my opinion. I said, you know what? Let me just come and chip in my take before. Hey, Adiola, I think Adiola, do you have notification bell on? Anytime I actually will come and Adiola is regular. Guys, share the video. So it's gonna be a very quick one. Just I was meant to bring Ifeldo. I don't know if she's available. She's meant to just come and discuss Falcons. She told me about want to talk about Falcons. But let me just guys like the video, guys. Like the video. Now come out. Hey my man, how are you? Okay. Thank you, Adela. So let me just start World Cup reactions, guy. And before I start, I just want to shout out to Jaden Adams. For me, he's probably one of my favorite Bafana, player. I remember, he's called a goal against was it against Lesotho, in that 2-0 victory. Sadly passed away at the age of 25. It's sad. I don't lie to you. That's why, if you have anybody that they have strange behavior, they don't behave the way you used to know them. They don't behave that way. They don't behave that way. Please try and check on them. Mental health is real. Is back in Nigeria, then we don't really talk about mental health. I can tell you that mental health is real, and I thank you that I think people, anybody you see that they have this strange behavior, strange character around you, people are celebrating, they're just there. Don't count it as if they're gentle. Look after them, ask how they are feeling. For me, I think the signs were there, during the World Cup. If they have noticed this, I think they will have looked for a way to take him to a center first before asking him to go home. Unfortunately, he passed away, and may he so rest in peace. Sad, story coming from South Africa. So quickly, I just talk about my World Cup reaction. So quickly, I said it here before, and people failed to listen to me. I said that FIFA, they want a 64 World Cup expansion. I say it's not Smith Lai that is saying this thing. It's FIFA, and I broke it. I told you about this story here before. People are not saying that it's not Smith Lai saying it. It's FIFA. They want a 64 team World Cup. In fact, and who is pushing them for that 64 team World Cup is country like Paraguay, Argentina. They believe that if they are gonna host some of the games in the next World Cup, why are they gonna host only one game? Say adults now. The last time a South American team hosted the World Cup was Brazil in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. So come on, adults to this thing. So they said all those Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina, they want to host more than one game, so that they want pushing FIFA to extend it, so that some people can still play in Argentina. And this thing it becomes very tricky. If Ronaldo, Portugal, they want to host the World Cup in 2030, Argentina, Messi too, they're also pushing to host some games in that World Cup. It tells you that the rivalry is even beyond this thing. Because I'm not like to you, take it or leave it, Ronaldo will play the next World Cup. It might not be as a starter, but if Ronaldo is not retired to Messi, I don't think Messi will retire. So it's just very crazy. They want the 64 team World Cup. So, and I'm going to tell you here, The plan is to include like 6 more African teams to it, to this between 5 or 6 more African teams to the 64 team World Cup. I'm saying that to you here too, so that they will not come out and say, you are airing for the first time here. So they want to increase it, and Africa will be having like 15 to 16 slots going to the next World Cup. So in that case, there's going to be probably more from Asia, but I think that because African team performed so well in this last World Cup, I think Africa is going to be getting larger share than Asia. They also increase from Europe. I think Europe have 13 teams. 13, I think there are 13 direct qualifiers or so. So they will also increase Europe too. So that maybe probably country like Ukraine can qualify. Country like Ukraine can qualify. Denmark can qualify. Country like Ireland, can qualify for the World Cup. Country like maybe probably Wales can qualify for the World Cup. So I think the major beneficiary will be Africa and Europe. So I think they're going to have like 2 more qualifiers from North America. Maybe probably country like Poland. Thank you. Country like Costa Rica, can qualify. Country like Jamaica can finally actually qualify. Asia too. Maybe Asia is like maybe probably they can give Oceania 1 more slot. Oceania will have 1 more slot apart from New Zealand. Oceania, instead of going for the qualifiers, Oceania might be having maybe probably tied which New Caledonia might probably things like that. They want to expand it. So I'm just telling you that Africa will be having like 16 or 15 slots, going to the next World Cup, if is not rectified, because this one was a big success. And they're looking at, like they want to make sure that they cut, it's the planning this thing. So, and one of the major reasons too why they want it is because this third place team they tried in this World Cup did not help. Because some countries third best place team, so they can manage their fixtures. Like I say, okay, you know what? We don't want to play this team. We can afford to finish third and play this team, So, but if it's like a 64 team, there'll be no third place best place team again. Countries go directly to the round of 32, 16. So there'll be no third best place team. So they're looking at everything too. And that one too is that they want to see if infrastructure can also host it. So if Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay want to host some of them, that means that they have to spread it, around three continents. So it is going very interesting, because for me, the travel time from Argentina to Spain and Morocco is not small time. It's not small time. So there might probably be breaks in between. And I don't know how they want to do it, but it's going to be very interesting. That is that. So, and talking about African team too quickly, look at what African countries got at this World Cup. Can you see? Morocco, 31 million, 31.5 million. Egypt, 17.5 million. Imagine Algeria, 13.5 million. Then Tunisia, 12.5 million. It's big money. Come on. Nigeria missed. In fact, if Nigeria had qualified and we crash out in the group stage, would have got 12.5 million at least. Ibrahim Gusso and Shehu Duko will have something to spend. So so that is actually what that. Let me just quickly give my own reaction of the World Cup. The game yesterday. People have been hearing, the stories about referee always favor Argentina to the World Cup. See, if you really want to enjoy this World Cup, don't think about all this referee thing. Enjoy the game. Where did the referee favor Argentina yesterday? The red card was a red card. So, just enjoy. I don't, if average Nigerian is not a fan of Argentina, but sometimes you just have to free yourself and enjoy, the game. In my own opinion, it was a red card. I don't know what Brian Ibomo and Polo, sorry, was doing, trying to trick the referee or what. That was a bad decision from him, and the rule changed. So I don't know the reason why he will do that. It's like a rush of blood. The rule changed. The rule changed. So why did you do that? So Argentina won. They didn't deserve it. But one thing I say about Argentina is that things just keep on taking shape for them, taking shape for them. So I don't think it's their fault, but I wish them the very best of luck. I just think that things can change again because England will beat them. It's a game. In a normal 11v11, I think Switzerland will probably take Argentina out. I think so. But sometimes Brani Bomo just and Bono just red card. Who told you that somebody in England cannot have a rush of blood too? Who told you that things cannot? It's a football game. That's why I give those that might play sport betting their flowers, because things get different dynamics in a game that can change a game. For example, now, tactical mistake from Osamaza changed the Egyptian tactics. And by the way, Egypt want to host the next AFCON, not this one, the next one. They want to host the next one. So I'm happy that at least Morocco is not hosting. Egypt wants to host it. Egypt is the one that wants to host the 2028 AFCON. So that one is by the way. So against Egypt too, things changed in their favor. Against Cape Verde, the same thing too. So in my opinion, I think that they might get help, but I think some of these countries too that they are getting play against, they are the one causing problem for themselves. They are the one causing problems for themselves, which I think is that. So for me, I think Argentina won that game, and I told Ombueri, I don't know, maybe he's still here. I told Ombueri yesterday that the game that they are playing is too dangerous. You cannot sit back for 30 minutes with Messi on the pitch. They will find a way. They will find a way, and they ended up considering what 2 goals in that 30 minutes. They will find a way, and that was how they actually they find a way. So England. So England also had their way. They beat Norway 2-1. For me, I think it was a very close game. A lot of people believe that England can probably actually run and beat. I'm just beat Norway anyhow. But I think the game was so close. It went to extra time. A shout out Jude Bellingham for me, good player. Anytime England best player. Nobody can actually argue that with me. I think the reason why England is having this deep run here is because of this guy, Jude Bellingham. What a very good player, very intelligent player, and I think that there's still more to come, from this guy. So England will play against Argentina in the second semi-final, which I think is go with a lot of memory. Some of you still remember this hand of God. This is the 40-year anniversary of the hand of God. This is the 40-year anniversary of the hand of God. So there's a lot of things attached to that game. Some of you remember England against Argentina in 1998 World Cup. Some of you remember that. Some of you remember England against Argentina in 2002 World Cup. Some of you remember that. So, but this one is like the most memorable clash. Some of you even remember England against Argentina in 2002. What it's here? No, okay, that was against Brazil. In 2002 World Cup. Yeah. Some of you remember this 96 one is like probably the most memorable one. So I don't know what is there, but this is like the 40-year anniversary, of the hand of God. Do you think there's something there written in the stars for England? This is the this 60 years anniversary now of winning the World Cup too, for England. Do you think there's anything somewhere written in the stars for this England team? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Because if England should win this World Cup, it's going to be like a perfect World Cup win. Because 40 years of the hand of God, and also 60 years since they actually won the World Cup on home soil. So everything has just been in the same place, for this England team. It's going to be memorable. In fact, because I live in England, the build up to the game is already intense. Previews of the game, somebody like Gary Lineker, he played in this game, in 1986. The only thing missing, maybe probably, is that the game was not played in Mexico. If the game was played probably at the Azteca Stadium, in Mexico, maybe if it was played there, it would have just been like a perfect time, perfect game between the two countries. So very interesting game. It's going to be on Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So very interesting game for me. England's are the early favorite to actually to win the game. But for me, because it's just a football game, I think there's so many things in that game that can change and can favor Argentina. But for now, early is England's favorite to actually win. And the confidence level is very high here in England that they will spank Argentina like it's going to be a one-sided semi-final. I think I disagree with that. That's going to be a one-sided. I think Argentina, they are fighters. They will fight. They will not play. They will fight. So, under semi-final too is going to be the Spain. So if you are a football fan, you will know that that is the game that most football fans are looking forward to watch. So, talking about this World Cup too, I've been hearing that this player, Jimenez Dominguez, have been receiving threats that some people want to unalive him because of the people want to unalive him because he missed open goal, open nets against Switzerland in extra time. So now, because of what happened to Escobar in 1994, this guy is now hiding. So I think the Colombian Federation, the Colombia intelligence and police, they're investigating where the threat is coming from. But my own is that let love lead. This guy might be the one to score the winning goal in the next World Cup. You never know. Let love lead. That's the most important thing. Let love lead. Football is not do or die. Football is not do or die. Football is not do or die. I think let ball lead. So his name is Jamilton Campus. Let love lead. Let love lead. Let love lead. I beg. And also Alex Sola, the Norwegian striker. I heard that he got about 130,000 comments on his latest Instagram post because he did not pass the ball to Erling Haaland. If this is football. If you have played football before, there could be a rush of blood. I don't know, maybe it's rush of blood, but even the father self is not helping. The father came out before the game and said that his son is not happy. So I don't know why the father will be granting interview. I don't know why the father will be granting interview about the son that is playing the World Cup. That's even distraction. Say the son is not happy, and he showed in that game. For me, I think Soleil won the game for England, in my opinion. I think he won the game for England. Won the game for England, What is the problem with his father? Father coming to say that he's not happy They might take him off after half time. They don't consider me important in that team and things like that. Uh, Alan's father is also doing the same thing. So says, I don't know. These their fathers should take. I beg you, make who just make who this is their father. No, it's Norway is a family country. People know each other. But I beg, take it easy. These guys have their life to live too, but this guy depends deserves to live, guys. It's not good. It's not good. So talking about transfer, I want to wrap. I told you it's a short life. I want to wrap it up quickly. Talking about transfer, immediate transfer today is that Nigerian former first choice goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali as Jackpada to Chipa United in South Africa. So and it's for me. What can I say? I will not congratulate him, but I'm happy for him that what is not the drama before when he left. It's like what I don't find in level back. This we want to go and play the Premier League because some of his agents saying that he's going to QPR, he's going to Belgium, he's going to Spain, he's going to this thing. He don't jackpada. In fact, the only club, so they say, that offered him money was a club from Malawi. They offered him $6,000 per month. I don't think anybody offered him, according to report. So I don't know, according to report. So no Simba, Saudi Arabia, none of them really offered him anything. I don't know the reason why he wasn't highly rated. I don't know the reason why Juventus is offering, what is. Let's be honest with ourselves too. I want to be played as advocate now. What did Stanley Wabali score? What did Manuka Okoye have that Stanley did not have? If they want to pay 50 million for Manuka Okoye, and they cannot even offer our guy proper salary to come for a free, what do you think that guy got and doesn't have? Nigerian fans are big fan of Nwabali and also like Stanley Nwabali. Is it the problem of the agents? Is it ability? Why? What is the issue? Is it age? According to reports, it might not be the first choice in cheaper. So he needs to fight for his position. Because I think when he left, the team did better. When he left, it's not as if it's rumor here. You can go and check online. The team did better with a different first choice than when nobody was there. So, and they're happy to continue. They narrowly escaped relegation with that keeper being first choice when Wabali was not there. So, what is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? I think that, what is the problem? What is the problem? So, because he needs to fight and be first choice in Chippa first. Because I know that he's a former captain of Chippa United. So, is it when he comes back now, is he going to be the same captain of Chippa? Because I knew that there's no way Rivers United can pay him $10,000 per month. I don't think so. Rivers cannot pay him that much. $10,000 per month. That's about 15 million naira. Is it 15 million? How much is I guess? I don't know, 1.5. How much is $1? I know they break dollar. I don't know. So he's back to Shippa. See, it's better for him to stay active. So this is an indication that all those things are just rumors. And the way I see it, it's like Nwabali will end his career in South Africa. The way I see it, it's like Nwabali will end his career in South Africa. So all this hype of saying championship club and everything, I don't think they're really serious about this. I wish him luck. So I wish him luck. So final story is about okay, I'm coming. It's about Sheudigo. Some of you, when Bobike call them their Zemen, when they were calling them Yahoo Yahoo, some of you are saying that it's so disrespectful. My very friend is listening to me now. Hey, no, you have to talk about it in a different. See, the NSC, they went to go and budget $4.6 million for a World Cup that they did not qualify for. 4.6, their own player, $4.6 million. What they want to spend that one for? See, these people. That's why I said that. If this man in this picture want to be intentional about developing Nigerian sports, he needs to know who to put in the position. These people are not serious. I said it to you. Yeah, they are not serious. When I call them Yahoo Yahoo, this thing, they are not serious. They are not serious. Like zero, zero. I mean what I'm talking about. They are not serious. They are not. Hmm. Go and check their budget plan. They are not serious. They're not serious. So when I call them, it's Yahoo Yahoo people. To ask me that essentially, I'm using a strong word against them. But for me, it's nothing. They have shown nothing. You know. So there are people. I won't lie to you. Okay, I'll take your comments. James Oboji said I take my previous comments. Long. Okay. What's the previous comment? Okay. He said that goalkeeping fundamentals. Look at the way he claims the ball. Okay. Um, in a league of 38 teams, it will make a lot of mistake. The 38 games, sorry. Lot of mistake. A tournament it will excel. Also is hot-headed. I think let me break it down quickly. So goalkeeping fundamentals, look at Ashley Watt, the way he claims the ball. Yeah, sometimes it can be shaky the way he claims the ball because I watched one of his highlights. Was he against DR Congo? The way they were dropping, the way he was dropping the ball, I was like, it was dropping the ball. So like no pressure, it was just dropping those balls. I was like, you know, it's like this guy is not really assured dealing with set pieces. You know, so if he's playing three, you are right too, James Oboji. If he's playing 3 games in a week, for a stable club, 38 teams, playing 38 games, playing 3 games in a week, 3 games in a week, I think that can be a problem. So that means we're there. So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. So uh so so that is actually look at these people. So in my opinion, very unserious people. That's why I don't take them serious. I don't take them very serious. I don't take them serious. Olopade came out this afternoon, was it? Yesterday. He said that what did he say again? He said that the we should fix the league first. We can now fix NFF. That means that he knew there's a problem with the NFF. They're just playing games, playing politics first. He knew that there's a problem with the NFF. So when I just heard him saying those now, I was just like, it's not serious. It's not serious. Uh, so that is that. So yeah. So I think that is that. So for me, I'm just tired. This corruption case is not actually what new. They should. I'm going to dig because today is not really. It's not really live tasting. So I just bring some people on quickly before I should wrap it up. I was meant to bring somebody on today. You guys know I'm very big fan of Ife. Talk about Super Falcons of Nigeria, but I think she's not replying my message yet. I'm just going to wait for her quickly. Let me bring some people on if you want to say anything about what we discussed today, the World Cup, and also something about this transfer. Quickly. So if you want to come on, there's actually what link there. Just make it very fast, quickly. This is our regular day. So the link is actually what there. Let's put it that way. And I was so I want to say something quickly before I bring people on about players in the championship. See, this one came to my attention that some people are complaining that why is Nigeria scouting player in the championship? Why can't we go for the players in the Premier League? You know, and my simple answer is this: if we go for players in the Premier League, we're gonna lose out. I think in the championship, that is when we have the best chance to cap a player. To cap them, I'm not saying that it should be regular in the Super Eagles. To cap them, but at least you got their commitment already with the national team. See, for example, now somebody like somebody like uh, Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze um, already had plans to play for Nigeria. You know, and it was, I think it was probably, it wasn't in QPR. There was already in Palace. He already had plans to play for Nigeria. Everything was set before Gareth Southgate changed things. So I just think that if the championship, the competition is less. There's less attention to the championship. So it becomes a lot actually easier for us to get them capped and committed. So I give example of this guy, Anthony Semenyo. Ghana got lucky. Ghana actually capped him very early. And when they actually capped him very early, he got to a stage that he's now playing for Man City. So I didn't play for if I didn't play for what's it called for Ghana very early, I think it'll be very difficult for Ghana to have him play for them as a national team. So for me, I'm not against the idea of the manager trying to get players in the championship. Let them see exactly what they can actually do. Because at the end of the day, Jude Bellingham also played in the championship. He played in the championship, and he didn't go to this Arsenal academy, Man U academy, Chelsea academy, Liverpool academy, the big academies. He didn't attend any of those academies. He played in Birmingham City, and look at him today. Now he's probably England best player. Ahead of the Sakas of this world. Ahead of those that said that look, they went through the proper academic system. In England. So in my own opinion, I think that it's never a bad idea if you can scout a player. In fact, I have to be honest with you, the first time I saw Eberechi play, the first time ever, no, not Eberechi, Michael Olise, the first game I watched Michael Olise play, I said this straight, go and sign this, go and you should get this, cap this guy. I don't care. It was playing for Reading there. I don't care him playing for Reading. I don't care. Say we should get this guy capped immediately, because that it's just a matter of time before the boy progress and the boy become world star. I watched this guy Eberechi play. Is it Wokom Wanderers? Is it Wokom Wanderers? A very low club. It was in League 2 or so. I watch him play. They have Fred Onyedima. They have Fred Onyedima. They had this striker, this big striker. Is it what's his name again? This very big striker up front. He's doing podcast now. Oh my days. This he's now doing podcast now. Forgot his name. What's his name again? It's called the Beast. They call him the Beast podcast, but Akinfenwa, thank you, Akinfenwa, thank you. Akinfenwa, thank you, Akinfenwa. He did it, and it was up front then. I saw that and I knew that, straight away, this guy would be a player. Then, but the issue, I don't know, like for me, at League 2, I said that this guy should be capped. This guy, when people Say people claim that they are the one that took him to Super Eagles. It's a lie. Oh, this guy packed his load. He went to the trials of Super Eagle. Nobody sent him to nobody sent him to nobody sent him to nobody sent him there. He went by himself. So I think my guest is now here. If Oluwa is here, but I have Idotun waiting for me. So I'm coming, guys. So when you just say this thing, so what I'm just saying is that capping them early. I'm not saying that they should be regular, but they can be understudy. They can be understudy. You can cap them early. They can be understudy. No, they can be understudy. So, in my opinion, I don't, I subscribe to the idea. And that's the reason why, for example, now there's so many players I know that and in the championship that I think can help, the Super Eagles in the nearest future. We have them. Okay, look at Oseni. Look at Femi Aziz. Femi Aziz came. It was better than all the MPFA players combined together. Just to play, it was better than all of them. So I don't know this thing there because people I keep on. That's what I said about, because I can see the campaign online. You are calling Division 2 player. No, this guy. See, Ipswich Town rejected the bid. They sent a bid of £20 million, but what's his name? What's his club again? The Millwall rejected it. Millwall rejected the money. That's the reason why the guy has not moved to the Premier League. Millwall rejected it. So it starts from, and let me tell you something. That boy you see, Femi Aziz, I believe that boy is still get silly. Premier League might not be the end of everything. The boy might still go somewhere and go and do well. So there's nothing. See, that's why when you see a player performing well, it doesn't matter. There's a player too. Sorry, oh God, I'm coming. There's this player. He was playing for Division 2 in Germany. Was it Division 2 in Germany? Yeah, before he moved, and I would go try and I'm going to try and I just let me just hear from you quickly. Sorry.
Very much. I was not meant to come on. I was just enjoying you, but not until you came out with this topic. Nigerians, we like to reap what we did not sow. That entitlement. Our entitlement is just too much. Where I decided to say they should come out and study. If a player in championship is better than the ones we have, let him get the chance and play. Who is the other studying? What? Who is the other studying? If he's better than anybody, let him come and play. If we had waited 3 months, do you think we would have been able to cap Ademola Lookman? No. No. So if we see any good player in Premiership will not be allowed to play for other country, except that player wants to play for top European countries.
Yeah.
If it was England versus Nigeria, do you think Osama played for England? But because it was France, no, he chose France. So I'm not of the school of thought that we should fight tooth and nail for any player in the Premiership. No, we are just using emotion. We are just being selfish. Let us imagine, how much these people are spent on these players. By right, they should play for the country of their birth first because they spent a lot on them. So now, if we go for them and that player decides to play, no, I want to play for Nigeria.
But I don't know. sometimes too, I'm coming here, Ife. Sorry, I'm going to bring you on for the Falcon story now. Falcon story. I'm going to say talk about Falcons, Ife. And Ife is waiting for me. I know Umber is also waiting for me. But I don't know. The case of Ayub Buadi, when it was clear that he will not play for France, Zidane called him. That why don't you want to play for France? Come on, I'm the next manager after Deschamps. You are part of my plan. But the guy said that Morocco did not invest anything in him.
Of course.
But he said that I'm going to follow my heart. And my
Yeah,
heart
Smith,
leads Morocco.
Smith, I'll ask you a question. If Zidane was a Moroccan, or if Ayub Badi was an Algerian, do you think Zidane would have said that? Maybe he might not have said that. Because Zidane is French and is Algerian, because his son is keeping for Algeria. So maybe you want to say that. Smith, that I said, except the player chooses to play for the country that he wants. But we now saying, oh, he must play for Nigeria. Doesn't play for Nigeria. We start cascading, we start abusing that player. No. And mind you, Smilai, what made Ayub Buadi to choose Morocco? Remember that boy that I've already talked about in Newcastle, a 12-year-old, pledging his future for Morocco. Why? Because that boy has seen future in Morocco.
Yeah.
They see the plan. They see the project. The project is there on YouTube for everybody to see. You don't need anybody to tell you. Yet Morocco will not come here and say anybody that wins the Botola League will be given 1 billion. They don't need to say that. It is seen all over by the people all over the world. Everybody can see that. Kalishukwemeka was able to choose Austria.
Yes.
So it's like we should stop using emotions. We stop using emotions.
I don't know. I understand that, but sometimes too, the players can follow their hearts.
Of course, I love that.
And I can, for let me tell you something now. Okay, I'm going to put an example of Bukayo Saka. See, Saka's will is to play for Nigeria. If everything according to plan is for him to play for Nigeria. In fact, Saka would have been similar to this Ayub Buadi, saying that he told the Sky Sport reporter that forget it, Nigeria and this thing, because he said that everything about him is Nigeria.
Of course.
He said all this chocomilio they are doing it. It's his favorite snack. All those chocomilio. He said it's for him to go to school in the morning. Normal African home is Milo. He said that in him is all about Nigeria. But the issue then was that there was no structure. Nigeria doesn't have structure.
Smith, now even like Smith, let me cut short a bit. Remember what this guy went through at not the last AFCON, the AFCON before. This guy, Alex Iwobi, that he had to mute his social media. It's like Lukman, Iwobi, all these indie boys, they talk to all these Eberechi, they talk. This you've said it before that these guys they communicate. They ask each other questions. That man, we are trying, It's like I'm not happy, or I wouldn't say I wasn't happy with that statement made by Eberechi that thank God that he not play for Nigeria. Something must have made him to say that. Do you know, maybe he might have discussed some things with the Indian boys that play for us, and then something and say, thank God I didn't play. You see, what about me? I don't just pick a statement. I look at what precedes that statement and what follows. Before I make my judgment. That's why you see me when they say somebody make a comment, I always try as much as possible not to say anything much until I can get the full story. So now, I know it's good for players follow their hearts. Just me like what that make a player follow his heart is the structure or the parents. The structure or the parents. Now, what's the structure?
Yeah, let's wrap it up so I can
The governor said going to renovate a stadium. So like election is next year. Could that be campaign gimmicks? No, we should be intentional. So like let us have facilities. I'll be telling you. Look at under 17. Look at under 17. I won't lie to you, like the first time I got here and I went to place all these old school football, all these sets. Smith, when somebody cleared me, I lied on the floor, and I stayed there for like 5 minutes. Why? Because I have never played on such a good pitch before. Smith, like this boys, it could be the first time they will play on good pitches. Like, Smith, I told you your friend.
Niger stand, Niger fan. Adebisi Olamikun is joining Sporting Braga from Macau. Please don't misinform people here. He's joining Sporting Braga from Macau. He's not joining Sporting Braga. He's joining Sporting Braga Academy from Macau. Continue.
So it's me like now these boys.
That's what they are pasting on this NPF on regionalists. That's what they are being pasting. Say, hey, their player is moving to Portugal from the Inter Lagos. He's going to academy. Sorry, continue, please. Finally, so that I can bring.
Let me just try it so I can have Ife. I've been waiting, expecting that.
Yeah, Ife is coming.
Yeah. Now it's me like this under 17 boy. It could be that boy got. Sorry, I don't like to say this. When we played Wembley Showdown and they brought us some what do you call them? Home base. Smith, I watch it live. Then my uncle was like a captain of a winning side or a winning club side in Nigeria. When Uche was changing his horse, everything, he was looking at Uche like this. No, it's like it could be that the pitches they are playing, these guys have not seen it before. I said we need to have proper facilities. The video I sent you about Beyond Limit, obviously say that we want these guys to at least have a feeling of what they are going to see abroad. So when they get there, they will not be jittery.
Yeah.
That is what we are talking about. Let there be facilities everywhere. Smith, this World Cup now, you know, Bank of America is partnering USSF, the United States Football Federation. Now they want to bring soccer to all the schools in America. All the high schools in America want to be in soccer.
Sorry, before I let you go, somebody mentioned say they want to come to Nigeria. See, it's in Nigeria that these players don't need to worry about their skin color. They don't need to worry about being judged. For example, now I see a player score 2 goals yesterday to drag a particular country to the next phase of the World Cup. Still is a negative story. What will you see if the player put his head like this on the floor and they are shaving it? They will still write negative. So that is why I said home is where. For example, now look at Enya Aluko. She's always in Nigeria. She doesn't want to live in Nigeria again. Despite that, her father is late.
I know.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that this is where you don't get joy. This is where you feel home. That Saka would have been a very big. No, this Saka, I told people that this Saka, the ceiling passed Chukwueze, but at that time, Chukwueze was playing so well for Villarreal. Saka was just playing like a left wing back for Arsenal. Look at the two of them now.
You are not. It's me. Let me just take this one. Let me put this addendum. I was talking to an African American, my friend, colleague. I think he went to is it Ghana or Zambia? He went to one of his friends to beg for a burial. So like he said, immediately he got out from the airport. He didn't know something. He just African American. There's something just like in his body. There's something like he just felt that peace that everyone was saying was Ghanaian. He said what at point in time he did not know what he was doing anyhow. He was doing everything freely. That he wasn't watching his back. That somebody somebody might stop me because my skin color and things like that. And African American, when he got together, he felt like home for him. So I agree with you and my space place that if we have system that works, these guys would not hesitate to come. Ayub Wadi is a typical example. The boy in Newcastle is a typical example. Pledging their support to play for Morocco. And look at where Morocco is going. Morocco is going. If Morocco are playing the country, Morocco will be going to semi-finals. Please, it is possible.
Yeah, actually, thank you for your time because some people actually was waiting and I don't want to spend too much time. Thank you. Always nice to actually hear from you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I will bring it fair. Okay, 2 first here. Let me bring it fair and ongoing and we'll able from the first. Then I will now talk about Ife. So anyway, let me just hear from you. I know that you want to talk about Super Eagles matter before I go to Falcons. Ongoing.
Oh, okay. I greet everybody.
Yeah, we greet you too.
Okay, let me talk about Mobile. Mobile is not good enough. Yeah.
Why do you start again? I don't want this argument to go. Why is it not good enough? Your first choice is not good enough.
And let him not even be invited to the national team.
Why? He kept the last competitive match for Nigeria against Egypt. He saved Salah's penalty. He saved Mahmoud's penalty.
Why? I don't want somebody to give me. In fact, I don't want somebody to give me headache. In fact, let me be honest with you. You said it by your mouth that he left, and the club becoming better.
Yes.
How can you leave, and the club you left to become better? Which means you are not good enough. You are the problem. He left Super Eagles. Are we going there? We are rising. We don't need you. It's not your father's property. So, soldier comes, soldier goes. Other people are coming. They'll come back and destroy what we are building on. Focus on yourself and your family.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Wary.
Yes.
If because the way it is, I don't know what Erichia did though. Erichia employed Uzo as captain in Unity Cup. Uzo did not keep any game.
The question you will ask yourself: do you think that Erichia wanted to invite Uzo?
People of experience, just will come with.
Or do you think that they enforced him to just put him there?
No, for me, I just think that this guy is coming for the first time, Otto Congo. Okay, maybe probably with experience and everything. But the issue is that we kept 4 games. We played 4 games. He didn't play 1 minute. Even there was a game one game we're leaving 3-0. Was it 3-0? He didn't even come out to come and say 10 minutes, like 5 minutes, 3-0.
Because you have known the history that he might come and spoil his market for him. How can you be doing well and somebody will come and destroy you?
Okay. Okay.
Do you want Uzo to be the reason why they will not sign a Chase contract? The man is very smart. The man is very smart. Even if it is, you would have asked us, even if it is 3 minutes. You know that if you put in 3 minutes, anything can happen.
Okay, let me ask you this question because I want to be very fast with it. According to reports, when I think he wanted more money. He wanted more money. According to report, I don't. It's not for that information. He wanted more money, but the only club that even offered him the highest money was a club in Malawi. and it's not up to. It's like slightly more than. It's like half of what he was earning in South Africa.
It's not good enough.
So, and you know, I don't know why do you think Nigerian first choice goalkeeper cannot join a Moroccan club?
It's not good enough. It's
Even
Nigerian
Saudi
people.
Division 2 did not look at.
Right, maybe if you go and do research, probably he might even go to America to do trials. Go other
Hmm.
places to do trial. He is not good enough. Then why are we forcing ourselves?
So
Don't be surprised
his
that
trip to America could be for trials.
are you telling me that 5 months he's sitting in the house?
Mm-mm.
No, now there must be trials. Why 5 months? You did not get a club. You still
Even
go
in
back
South
here.
Africa,
Uh-huh.
in South Africa alone.
It's Smith. See, these are the things that somebody need to think. Okay, you left. You went from Jericho to Jamaica, everywhere.
Hmm.
Your agents tried their best, everything. At the end, you now
Mm-hmm.
go back.
I agree with you, Ife. That comment, yeah, it's true.
You now go back
Mm-hmm.
to the club that you say you are leaving,
Mm-hmm.
and they accept you. Maybe now the salary might be lower. Let's see, maybe
Mm-hmm.
the salary might be lower. It's not good enough. Let's accept the reality. And Eric Q will be the.
Okay.
I don't want to use a bad word
My
on
second
Eric
question is
Q.
this, Orion,
Yeah.
is that if, because for example now we have two goalkeepers, we have Otto Congo,
Uh-huh.
we also have Maduga Goye.
Uh-huh.
If they should invite him, maybe
Uh-huh.
because of his record national team, do you
Uh-huh.
think that he's going to do the team more harm than good if he's not playing?
Madoka will not come.
Mm.
Rather, we keep him there. Let him go. Just move him away. Let him
Hmm.
go.
Hmm.
Madoka will not come. You know what
Mm.
happened at the AFCON?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Let him just go. Well, he has
Hmm.
tried.
Oh,
Yeah,
if
I
I
think
left.
put him back. I think it may be mistake. He just
Yeah, no, he
put
left.
back.
He left. I think it's
Okay,
network.
okay. So
Mm-hmm.
he is not. Yeah, why are you? If you bring him, yeah, Madoka will decide that is he not good enough. That's America. I think he has a visa to America now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Why can't he go? Well, get a club. There are many clubs, even America.
Okay,
Can go.
so but because I still don't understand. See, Omboneri, if it's for Amas Obasoge to get a club, who is on the bench now in Tanzania,
Mhm.
why can't Wabali also get a club in Tanzania?
Okay. Now let's also go this way. Maybe they are paying him in Cuba maybe $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much. Maybe $5,000.
According to the report, 10,000.
10,000. Which okay, $10,000. Which African country can pay him $10,000? Which African club can pay him $10,000?
Sundance, Al Ali, but he cannot. So
Then
yeah, the
does you
goalkeeper of
what does you want it in Sundance? Sundance
hmm,
want to go up. They don't want to go down. They are not bringing a player. They are not bringing a keeper that will bring them down. And if you are, that's why okay. In the league of South African League, is he the best keeper? Is he the best second one? Is he the third keeper, best third keeper? Which position are they?
mhm. So somebody said that the problem is not good enough. It's just because that he's desperate to get a club. That's the reason why they are
If you
pushing him
are
around.
good, if you are good enough,
Hmm.
you will be desperate to get a club.
But Umberry. Let's
Mhm,
okay. Forget about
mhm,
based on his Afcon performance.
mhm.
The guy should be in a club that is good.
Do you think that they are not watching what is going on? He is dropping. Do you think that the scouts are not seeing it? Is it because you did 20? Bam. What about other performances? What about other things? Do you think, okay, because 2020 you do the best,
Mm-hmm.
this thing you play, they are watching. They know what they want. Africa as a goalkeeper. How did they rate Africa as a goalkeeper?
Mm-hmm. No, even I'm talking about. See, there was issue that he should want to go to
Mhm,
Libya. The Libyan
mhm.
club rejected him.
It's not good enough, my brother. Uh-huh. They will look, okay, now let's look at it. He's playing in the local league for a long
Mm-hmm.
time. You play in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to Europe. Football have changed.
Mm-hmm.
When we see Inyama, boom, go. These people go to Israel. From Israel they go from this. Before, immediately AFCON, we are hearing here there's a club in Belgium that want to pick it. That
Just
it's
a
not
work of his
good.
agents.
It's not good enough.
Hmm.
It's not good enough.
Well, I don't know.
I
So
can't
should we
tell you.
celebrate the move, or at least you be
Uh,
happy that
I let
he's back to a
him,
club?
yeah, let him be back to the club. But if I'm seeing a kid, I'll tell you, move on with this guy. Just allow
Hmm.
him to do. Just move on. We have others. Don't bring something down. Move on with him. Just let him stay where he is before. Let him take care of his family. Don't bring him up. Don't
So
bring him.
who do you? So as I'm waiting for a fair, let me just try to talk about these things too. You're talking about moving on. And that's what Thomas Tuchel, the coach of England, did. That he
Mm.
moved on from the player that was very difficult to do. He moved on,
So,
and
yeah.
he said that they're now more united in that team than
Mm-hmm.
ever before.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about moving on from players, who do you think Eric Shetu should move on from? Should say was him?
That one is he still in the national team? Why are you bringing?
Because I saw him. It wasn't
When,
really
when,
okay
when,
with.
when, yeah, when you listen to Moses Simon's
Mm-hmm,
interview,
mm-hmm,
he said 95% of them playing now will not be at the World Cup 2030,
mm-hmm,
which means that Eric Kiel is already moving on with from some people. There are some people that you will not be seeing.
mm-hmm.
Yes, there are
Hmm.
some placements. Yes,
Hmm.
2030. So what are we bringing? Why are we? Why bringing Kelechi Iheanacho? Why?
Hmm. Why?
Why are we bringing them forward? Are we going forward? Are we going backward?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So if you're an administrator, you have to make. You have to. That's why I like the. That's why England might win the World Cup. You see how he dropped them? Boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
That is what Keshi did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning something. Move
Mm-hmm.
away, move away. Let me do. Without you guys, we can do it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't depend on I'm depending on this person. Mabali, why are you depending on somebody?
Hmm.
Is it his father's property? No, move
Yeah.
on. There
Okay.
are people.
Yeah. And that player too that you might not probably actually like me saying this is he has not also kickstarted his Super Eagles career. Is Rafael Onyedika.
Mhm.
So he has not excelled under any manager in the national team.
Smith,
So
if
you
you
also
get
think that
another person, move on. No. Don't bring somebody that will destroy what you are building. Immediate. See, it's not. You will first of all ask yourself, what is national team all about? How do you make national team is for the best? If
hmm,
Chukwueze is not doing this, move on with him.
hmm,
Get people that can be able to help you out. If
hmm,
he gets his form, I'm better than the person you bring. Drop the
Mm-hmm.
person, bring him on. Let it be competition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When
You
you
know,
look at people, you look at the age.
yeah.
Where they are.
Ongoing. Sorry for interrupting you. You know that Showcase is now with a personal trainer,
Mhm.
and he doesn't do this one before. You know, do you think that because he's scared of his career now,
One
that's
with
why
me.
he's
My
taking
dear,
these things very serious?
let me use this. Ha. When
For
this
me, I think
one,
it's. I think for me, if I'm honest with
one
you, I
he's
think he's scared
supposed
of
to be.
Zadok Joanna.
He's supposed to be scared. He's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be scared. When the new sheriff comes in, what will you do? Things
Mm-hmm.
are not working. Oh my goodness. Now he knows now that so many people are in his position at the
Mm-hmm.
moment. I
Mm-hmm.
had to do this. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Osimhen has advised him, hey, look at this. You have to do this. You have to do this. Because Osimhen has personal trainer. And
Mm.
Osimhen is his best friend.
Uh-uh. Yes. Mm.
So everybody now, Lukman has personal trainer.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's supposed okay, and best maybe the new coach from AC Milan maybe like him, gave him advice. He said, "Oh, okay, let me do this." And I haven't switched to Quez, becoming more serious, having a personal trainer. I said, "Good for him."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for
Mm.
him. So that is the
So
whole
do
thing.
you think he's also scared of like the players like Zadok Joanna, coming to the national team now?
No,
I
it's
mean,
not all about it. It's all the position where his position is now. So many people are coming in. So
hmm,
if it's not good enough, let him just get another person immediately.
hmm,
So you have to prove. And how can he prove himself from his club, the club he is now?
yeah.
And if they started putting him on the bench, it
Mm-hmm.
becomes a problem
Problem.
to him.
So if I go to Ife, let me just show something out for you. You know that every this for 4 years cycle, we don't know, but the Super
Mm,
Eagles team is changing. So
Mm.
the team that played against Ghana in Abuja under Iguavon, Uzor is in goal, was in goal then.
mhm,
I don't think it's no longer in the national team again. In that central defense, it was William Ekong and Leon Balogun. Both of
mhm,
them are not probably in the national team again. Calvin Bassey is still national team alongside Lionel. They're still actually there. Etebo Genikaro was the one in the center midfield. He's no longer there again. You can see that the team is evolving. So Joe Aribo also there, along with Franco Onyeka. We still play with the team. There's also what Emmanuel Dennis Bonaventure in,
mhm,
in that same team. So you can see clearly that some players have been moved out. So
Mm.
I also see that this team that played last AFCON, some of them will no longer be in this team in the next 3 years.
mhm.
So
That's life. Let them move on.
even
Let's
Ahmed
have
Musa
new
came on in
people.
that game in the 78th minute to come and do
Mhm,
nothing.
And don't be surprised that if everything work out well now, Victor Boniface might come in.
Mhm.
Because yeah,
Mm-hmm.
don't be
I,
surprised.
I, I wish him
Yeah,
the talent is there.
he's now beginning to realize, man,
See, I'm
this
worried.
is
I don't want to say that until season start. Oh. I don't want to say that until they start season.
no,
And
yeah. For me is that I think he have to take this serious.
mm,
That is he have to take this serious. That is
mm-hmm.
his problem. When he's serious, you will see the best.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. I also
When
want him
you
to actually
see
what.
Victor Boniface, if he's serious, now that he has locked himself in, you will see the best. But my own
Mm-hmm.
thing is that's distraction. uh, uh, that's
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah.
problem with.
Yeah. So we can still sit there. I'm going to hear it. So if thank you
Yeah.
for your finding time. Do you want to say anything like 1 minute or so about the Super Eagles, about Wabali going to a new club? If any
A
comment
new
about that
club.
before I go to
Did you
no
go to a
so
new
cheaper?
club? I went back to his old club.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
uh, yes, so we went back to
Yeah.
his
So
hotel. I've never
Yes,
seen that
so
before, but
I said it. I said I think my post said something about like something like nobody expected it, or like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
just a twist that nobody thought was going to happen. Um, so let me quickly say that I've been doing a lot of personal development and taking some courses online, and
Okay.
it's been an eye opener. So I realized that most or a lot of people that analyze football really don't understand what it takes for even clubs. No, football has really evolved, and a lot of people don't, and that's one of the reasons I'm very critical of Nigerian local coaches. They want to use that wisdom of 10, 15 years ago to
Yeah.
want to coach national team and all that. So expectations of a goalkeeper and player definitely will be different, but there are basics that will be expected. I was talking to someone yesterday, and I said there are like primary responsibilities or primary expectations for every player. Then you can have secondary expectations.
Mm-hmm.
If Bali comes home to keep a clean sheet, and he goes for trials and he doesn't meet up with the primary expectations, honestly, no club will sign him up. No club. And one of the things I also realized that made me really wiser when it comes to analysis is the fact that for every ball you kick, hundreds of data are generated. So you cannot scam your way to being signed up in
Hmm.
elite clubs anymore.
Hmm.
And sometimes when you realize that players are struggling and you feel this player should be good, and it looks like it's because data have gone beyond just what you see as a traditional scout, because as a traditional scout you have biases, you have
Mhm.
things that you're not looking at. But when you now move to the technical aspect, which is involving data, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things are exposed. So sometimes when we criticize a player and you realize that it doesn't look like it's a reflection of in their market value, you
Hmm.
understand that our biases might actually could have beclouded our sense of judgment, which is what some people don't realize about Nwabali. Nwabali still makes schoolboy errors. Forget about the fact that he has the confidence, the composure to maybe save penalty kicks and all that. And don't forget also that football has gone beyond just the pitch. Now clubs look at
Mm.
things holistically, including your attitude, your dressing. And that's why some players that we expect to have moved are not moving, not because they don't have what it takes, but now clubs will consider the four corners. I'm sure Spidley and Nobu everyone
Yeah.
understand what this means. The four C's. Unlike
Mm-hmm.
before, when it was just about you had talent. No, now it goes beyond just talent. They'll look at the player holistically, and they'll decide if you match their profile on the
Mm.
pitch and outside that pitch. So Nwabali's case, honestly, I was not surprised one bit that he was struggling to find a club, because if we are talking about elite football, they look at beyond, you know, you have the confidence on, which is good, composure and confidence, honestly, for a goalkeeper, yeah, but they are looking at things that possibly Okoye possesses easily without struggling, and Nwabali does not have them.
Mm.
So you will choose an Okoye 10 times over Nwabali
And
without
if I,
even flinching.
yeah, yeah, if I, is it a coincidence that Muhammad has never kept for Nigeria against any European team?
It will flop. Let me be honest, though.
He has never been
Because
in goal
see,
against any European
that's what
team
I'm
for
saying.
Nigeria.
It will. Let me be honest with you. It will flop, and I don't mean any disrespect.
It's only
Like
Africa.
I said, when you go outside the confines of your African, goalkeeping and all that, it's a different ball game out there. The little details that we might not pay attention to because we feel a goalkeeper did well at AFCON are those things that becomes a big deal when they are looking at you on the global stage.
Hmm.
I would like to. Okoye is technically Okoye is better than Nwabali. But Nigerians and the sentiment of, oh, he kept clean sheet, penalty. Yes, he's okay, no problem. But how can he hold his own when he's, before those big teams or big Okoye did 10 clean sheets. He's faced the best of the best. Top flight European football, Italian league is one of the most difficult in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot expect him to now
Hmm.
go and face Poland, Portugal, and not do better than Nwabali. That's the truth. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe it's a coincidence that all the friendly games we played, against European opposition, it wasn't in goal. It was only in goal against African teams. And then probably against Jamaica, which is
I
Africa
don't
part
know
2.
why he's still in Africa too.
so okay.
See, me, I shall like Eric. I like Eric Shell, and I like the fact that his craft is beyond just the typical sentimental, Nigerian local coaches and all that.
Mhm.
If you are good, you are good. If he doesn't like you, I said it in this thing. If you force a player on him, you're going to just sit down on the bench, or you won't even look at you twice.
Yeah.
Because those for his market, at the end of the day, Eric Shell is building a profile. And he set his
Mhm.
sights on certain things that might be bigger than even the Nigerian national team. So don't come
Yeah.
and pour sand in his garage just because you want to feed the
Because
player you want to sell
want to
to Euro backwaters after the season or something.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's
not
that.
gonna happen.
Let's just jump to Falcons. I know that's your this thing. So a lot
That's
of
my
people have been,
forte. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I know.
and I saw people online when you come with this your unbiased analysis. You're a very good writer, and some people cannot just comprehend it. I swear the one thing. I don't know, maybe I tagged you there that it's because you don't understand what she's saying. That's why you're criticizing her.
I didn't see that one. No.
No, it's like that. He said that
I
there's
beg, send me
something.
screenshot. I didn't see. I didn't see. I beg.
I said
Send
that
me
it's
screenshot.
because you are so biased. I told that person, you're so biased. That's why you cannot see what she said. Even in that comment, people supporting you say, well, can't you see that the other guy you're talking about is old? She's not offering anything.
Who
Why
is the person supporting
No,
Odega?
it's just
There's some people.
random.
Oh, I get it though.
It's
People,
just because maybe
they'll
probably
tell you
because part of
you tell you because Mata is still playing. You see that pedestrian comparison between Mata and Odega annoys me so much. Mata, that's an insult, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's look at it one by one. So this is the list, of players. So I know that
this is not the list where they put Madugo as forward. That's the list too. It's not the one that has the FW. See, you know that. But wait, you know why? This thing is annoying because this concept. It was my team and I that started this concept of players' pictures, their what's it called, a jersey in Nigerian jersey and their position. Yeah, so if you want to steal somebody's concept, steal it with sense, and that's what is annoying me about these people. They never. I came up with this concept and we've been using it for like almost a year now. Before the now, I think he appealed to them. But if you are going to copy, Maduku does not have to appear. He wasn't invited. Just let's show us the players. We don't need to see his face. Then you now go when he puts forward again.
Forward or just
so crazy.
That.
Even the Alos they said she plays for Oliver Win, Abi whatever one. So crazy. I don't know.
Okay, let's start with the goalkeeper. I know that you campaigned for Erabo, and also no, I don't think you talked about Oloko Fatima.
No. That time my challenge with Oloko was all these annoying journalists. I don't know if it's Paro that they went to collect money. They started brandishing her as the finest player in Super Cup, and it was so irritating to read. What?
She's doing content.
You don't get. I'm talking about all those regular suspects that were trying to paint a picture of. You don't. Who cares if a player or goalkeeper is the most beautiful? Tell us what she can do. Show us her profile. That's why I didn't talk about her because it was annoying that they were focusing on the fact that they said she's the most. How can she be the most beautiful? We don't get I to see.
No.
So I never had issues with her, but I never just said anything about her.
Yeah, I also observed that she's being said she's the most beautiful. That is not to say that. She should be
the most talented.
But
exactly. No. She won the NPFL best goalkeeper, so you can't even challenge that.
But the NPFL where they were trying to drag top scorer from each other on the podium.
That's their headache. None of my business. My own is we used to have 3 slots for home base. Now it's just 1. So if they're giving it to the best goalkeeper, goalkeeper most of the time you just go there to watch really minority. So I really don't bother about that touches goalkeeper, honestly. So that's why I'm indifferent.
Defense line, any worry about Osancho Ali?
Please, what is Issa doing there? Issa plays in Division 2 in Israel. Nicole Payne plays in the best female league in the world. And she's been back from injuries, played 6 games, and scored 1 goal. Issa has never proven herself in Super Falcons. She's not even honestly. Under 27, she can't make it if you have a good coach.
Yeah.
So what's she doing in Super Falcons? Every single time with zero contribution. So it's a shame seeing someone like, and honestly, when it comes to Super Falcons, I will bear my mind without thinking of caring about whose ox is God. I can't be bothered. They've done too much harm to these ladies than to be. And you know what happens? What hurts me the most is they are going to place unnecessary burden and pressure on the good players. When you bring in liabilities, that's what you do. Ohale is 35. Ohale does not have the speed anymore. She covers up a lot for Michelle because Michelle is more of like a wing. Let me say a wing back. So she's naturally inclined to move forward. You need someone that has the speed that can cover up for her. Ohale is 35. She's a legend. She doesn't have that speed anymore. So when you bring in players, that if Ohale is tired and Michelle is just coming back from injury and, you want Shukura to stand in, who stands in for Alozie? Nobody. Because you refuse to invite Nico Payne and brought in Issa, who cannot even hold her own against opponents, low-grade opponents to WAFCON. To do what? So this, if I tell you I don't support local coaches, I can list 100 reasons. This is what they do. You're going to place a burden on those that are coming from injury, on the veterans, because of your own selfish interest. It doesn't make sense for a senior national team. So my problem in that, Ogbonna, honestly, Randy, a player that has been retired by a former coach, based on performance, has no business trying to come back to Super Falcons. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I don't know what is Gloria Ogbonna doing there. And she went on low.
She has no business in that team. All of them will go and compromise and come back and be thanking God on social media. Are we fools?
Thanking God for.
I don't see. A lot of things irritates me about the way our people behave. You now come back be giving glory to God after doing backdoor arrangements. Are we stupid? Honestly. Randy puts her, as a coach, especially when you have a foreign coach that can see these players, they work with them. They know the progress they've made. If they realize that, younger players have what it takes, they will just let you go. That was what they did for Ogbonna. So why is she resurfacing in 2024? After the World Cup, that was 2023, 3 years ago. What's she doing?
Is IoT here in place? Let him come and
No.
Oh my God. No, what I'm meaning is that I love the analysis. Please allow her to finish. I like this. Yeah.
So
continue.
okay. But are you impressed with Shukura?
No. You know me. When I see quality, I don't joke. Shukura has proven herself at club level. I mentioned it to you that I started paying attention to her when I heard that when others go home, when she was still with Robo, she stays back. I love players that are hardworking. She's put in the work. She's shown that she's ready to grow into a world-class player. And she went to AS Roma. She didn't disappoint. She was the best defender in the league. And the fact that she can play as a center back and a recent exposure, a center back and a full back or wing back, that responsibilities are so different. But our local coach doesn't even know the difference. Just feel if you can fill the space. In a high-profile match, I will not play Shukrat as a right. Because if you notice that going forward, which is one of the ways they now rate wing backs and full backs, they now these days, apart from your primary responsibilities, how sharp are you? Going forward, contribution and all that. I would not throw her in a high-profile game to go and play right back because sometimes she's a bit, as a center back, your responsibilities are a bit different. So sometimes she's a bit reluctant on what to do, on like a Michelle that has mastered that role. So I'd rather have her go and understudy Ohale and let her start getting integrated as a center back. Days that we are totally out of options, she can now fill in. But if you have a competition that gives you the grace to make your team get, so strong that your starting 11 is as good as the next 11, we should be having a Nico Payne, as the person to play that position if Alozie is not available and not Shukrat, which is what the coach is banking on. But you can't, it's crazy, honestly. It's just annoying.
Well, okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, he called Secret to his son Gloria Gona. So who do you think, apart from Nico Payne, who is a likely replacement if he didn't call them? I know that you could.
I will still go for Chidima Okeke. She won she won the league with the Mexican what's it called? I think they won the CONCACAF or so with the Mexican league and all that. So I will go for a player of that profile. Even though Okeke still has her own, but at least at club level, she's proven to be way better than Ogbonna.
Yeah.
So I'll go for her because Ashley, on a good day, would have been Ashley and Rofiat. But now that Ashley is out, which happens, I will have gone for Okeke.
So who do you think will be the left back? Is it Rofiat, Imran?
Of course, except the coach wants to press his self-destruct button, he has to be Rofiat. And if you ask me, Rofiat has no replacement.
And do you think that Rofiat, Imran, are you so confident that Rofiat can play the Ashley role very well? Because Ashley has been so important for Nigeria in the past 5 years or so.
Now if you're looking at those three players, Rofiat comes first because apart from she plays for London Lionesses.
Yes.
And until the new coach came and she wasn't really getting game time, you need to see her statistics when she was getting good against Chelsea, against Manchester City. She was a beast. Her game has that was when I started writing about her. Her game has really grown. One of the challenges, I think the post I made will drop tomorrow morning. One of the challenges is our game time, which really dropped when they got a new coach. But when she came against Senegal, I think she showed brilliant flashes of what she's about to offer, or she can offer. If she can form a good pair with Risola was very good. I don't know if you noticed, covering up for Ashley too. They did really well on that left wing, very well. So if she can form a good partnership with Risola, I don't think she'll be exposed. And she will grow. She's a player that will grow into the game. I love the fact that she, Randy dropped her and she went back to the drawing board, and grew, got better, started playing top flight football, went to WSL, and she was really unplayable. Very unplayable. I'll look for her stats and send to you. Amazing player.
Yeah. So
she might not be 100%, but as the game progresses and with good partnership with Risola, she will pick up.
Okay, before I move on to the midfield, I know that Christy Uchebe can also play as a defender. In Christy Uchebe.
Uchebe, yeah.
Yes. So do you think that the coach is thinking, you know what? I think if I have Christy Uchebe there, I don't need to worry that much.
I worry because Ainde has not been getting game time. Abiodun too is just coming back from injury. I worry. So Uchebe might be our best DM, honestly.
Okay. So you've been talking about Alimatu Ainde, already. So, but how pleased are you that Tony Payne is finally back?
They were going to freeze out of the team.
Yes.
The plan was to freeze out of the team. Well, when they say Messi said no, we stood on their neck. No, we stood on their neck.
You did not allow them rest.
Because we had just two, creative, attacking-minded midfielders. So if you take one, who is remaining? Is it the Kafayat that was last game she played for her club was February? But she found her way to Super. They really insult these girls to the kind of players they try to pass the beast with. So if you have just two and you want to remove one, what are you leaving us with? Randy gave us the Super Six. I call them Super Six. You have not added one quality player. You still want to remove from the six again. Is that not criminal?
So, for me, I'm also, I'm happy that Ainde is back. But I don't know, maybe we can see the same Ainde of the last World Cup. Because she was so instrumental to how we perform at the last World Cup. I also think that during the Olympic Games, because I did not play, that's the reason why
it affected us a lot.
Too well, because I went to go and watch that game and I saw the game against Brazil. We would have won that game. I don't know the reason why we didn't win that game. And the way when you there's a particular person in the NFF which you know very well. He sat beside me, and Chidima Okeke played the angle, the wing that we sat. She was there. She was there with.
Okay.
Yeah, with Jennifer Chegine. She was shouting. The man was shouting, "Hey, Chidima, do now. Are you the coach?"
A lot of them in NFF they have problems.
The man is, the man is with white beard, is it 10 years, 15 years, $10,000
Don't
fine?
mind him. Don't mind. Oh, see, until he leaves that NFF, the NFF cannot progress. It's not a curse, honestly. You can't progress with that woman. He's the one behind Odega coming back to that team.
Okay.
There are two of them. There are two of them. The woman, they are a director of competition, and this man, they are the ones that keep bringing Odega. Odega will be disgraced for that team. Just gonna write it down. Me, I will say it anyway. I don't care.
Okay. Now to the forward line. I'm happy that the NFI is back. There's no comment about that. Only to mention that, and also the captain of the team too, Rashida.
Yeah.
So, you've mentioned few things about Folashade Jamilusi. What's your worry about her?
Okay, the first thing is you can't be playing in a league where we don't have your statistics and you keep appearing on super. It's not. See, this thing is not juju. Football is based on statistics. You cannot cheat your way to. You can't. We don't have your statistics. We don't know if you're a club bencher. We don't know how many goals you scored. We don't even see your impact as what's it called, as a forward. You know, as a forward, at least we'll see your goals, we'll see your assists, we'll see your what's it called, final third, what's it called, impact. We cannot see anything. How many crosses you were able to pull? You know, how many passes you did, long and short. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So how does she make her way? Only Madugu's magic. I know the story. I won't just say it online. She has no business in Super Falcons. And that I don't like backdoor arrangement. If you notice, there's no player that I support that is backdoor arrangement. No. I don't like cheating in my life. I believe that if you have worked hard, you deserve something. Don't deprive those that have put in the work just because you feel you can bribe your way. No. We can't progress with that mindset. She has no, and some people, the sentiment. Okay, let me say something, and nobody has been able to argue with me. Ijamilusi has the worst final third ball out of all the forwards in Super Falcons. You can go back and watch all our games. Our third ball decisions are horrible. Maybe 1 or 2 out of 10. And that's why she doesn't have any assist. What's it called? Competitively for Nigeria. And that is why she has never scored a striker kind of goal as a forward for Nigeria competitively till tomorrow. Go and check her 2 goals. They were all tapping. Even keeper can tap in balls now. Even our defenders were scoring with the head.
What so about people mention that she can press the ball well. She can press the final third. Like
if you press and you're not productive, the same way I'm not having issues with them. They've dropped this guy now, this Sevilla guy. Ejuke. You can be not productive with your final third ball and you will be a good forward. No club. Why do you think she's been? You think they want her to stay in China? No. If you are going to press and there's no productivity, no club wants you. You should be able to be productive. Go and watch highlights again. If you press, then we're not seeing productivity. What's the point?
Yeah. Who are you? Okay,
you must be able to produce something from your pressing. Either you are giving assist. I don't have a problem with players not scoring. No, I have a problem if you cannot assist and you cannot score. So what exactly are you doing?
Yeah,
as a forward.
I think she scored a trick against Algeria. That
was it competitively? Algeria was number 84. I know they defeat myself without those low profile matches. Biko.
Someone said, I love this lady. She's so direct and real. That is it.
They don't like me, the Nigerian media. They don't like me at all.
Yeah, I know.
But there's nothing they can do about it.
Okay, how relieved are you to see Esther Okoronkwo back? I know that you're a very big fan of Esther Okoronkwo.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have her back because that injury wasn't a funny one. It happened at a time when everybody was like, would she be able to make WAFCON or not? And thankfully, I think our club is trying to play safe. As much as they want her back, they are also conscious that they have to survive when she's away at WAFCON. So that has really affected her game time. I think when she came back, she played 25 minutes. Last week, 27, and yesterday, 13 minutes. Or 13 plus 8, that's like 21 minutes. Fair enough. About the same time, 25 minutes and all that, which is okay. I think she has one final game before leaving for WAFCON. Because they gave those North America players till July 20th or so, since our first game is 28th or thereabouts. So I only pray that she doesn't allow Madugu, push her beyond her limits.
to overuse her.
Overuse.
because she's
Okay.
just coming back
Yes.
into the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
talking about pushing her beyond her limit. There's a
Mhm.
player there too, Omewa Joy. I know that we have been trying to replace Desire Paranose, Ifoma Nomenu. Do you think that
Mhm.
she's that power playing forward that can come? Me, I have my opinion about Joy Omewa, but I want to talk about it because I want to wait for the for the WAFCON. I have my
For the
opinion.
WAFCON, yeah.
I
Yeah,
have my opinion.
for Joy, I love the fact that she's gradually fitting into that Desire or Paranose's, profile, but
Mhm.
she's still work in progress.
Hmm.
I know she still needs to work on, because WAFCON is not where you would bring a player, and she will not live up to expectation and they start canceling her, which is my major fear. But I also believe that if they compare her with a more experienced Okoronko and someone that can do the job that she might not be able to do, just to help her score, yes, we'll see her, do better, because Esther is not selfish, and Esther is very tricky. She knows how to play the trick, just to make it easier for her pair if she's being paired. But one thing about Madugu too is, once Madugu knows they are the one that will help him stay on that job, he will overuse you, which is my only fear for Esther. And
Hmm.
not, if you notice that it took Esther not being around for Joy to be able to get good playing time and to be able to score those goals.
Yeah.
Even when Esther had traveled, so many hours, stopovers and all that, and she needed to rest, Madugu was still playing her 90 minutes until she got injured versus was it Benin Republic, and she had to be taken out. So that's one thing about Madugu. It's a good coach like Eric Shell would want to try out other players so that you don't
And
overwork others.
he
But
doesn't know
Madugu,
how to
once
manage.
you're helping him stay on that job, he's going to and that's I said that was why I started with Esther, that I hope she doesn't allow them push her beyond her own limits, and just snap, because the body too could be very um bullish. If you over push that body to the limits, it will snap back at you and the results may not be good.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Iezo, I don't know why Iezo did not hold the path of Ashley Plumter. She's just going back to jogging, going back on the grass. You can't
Mm-mm.
go from there to a major tournament. No,
I was wondering too. Like she
she
just.
shouldn't have made that list. She should not. She should just have done what Ashley was supposed to make that list.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that opted out because she's not at 100%. And don't forget that these clubs are not in season yet. The ones that are coming back from injury, like Abiodun Alozi, their clubs are in season, so they can help them, integrate slowly until they go for the competition.
Yeah.
But just like Ashley, your own club too is not in season, so you don't have that, support to start helping you get back into form and finesse ahead of the tournament. So the honorable thing to do was honestly to step back, which Ashley did. So I don't know what Iezo is going to do at this WAFCON, honestly.
And the coach
I
picked
don't
him
know what
too.
she's going to do.
What? It's for the coach to know that is this guy ready or not. I don't know why the coach.
I don't want to say some things here. If I tell you some things on how these players were selected, or some things that the coach did that really irritated me, I can't say it online because it's I got the information in confidence twice.
Confidential. Okay.
Twice. And I'm like, no, we can't do this. I'll send it to you, but I can't say it online. It's as a coach, you must be on top of your game. You must, a coach should be able to say, have a conversation with the player, honest conversation, and let them know, see, not because I don't want to invite you, but this is the reality. You can't come, and you're just jogging with the team. You're just going back on the grass and you're making a major tournament. Who does that?
Okay, let me ask you this question, right?
Okay.
At the WAF Cup, which area do you think that it will be goodbye to the Super Falcons?
A good one.
Okay. Okay, I think he's trying to tell you that.
Okay, let me put it this way. Do you think that we can be able to reach quarterfinal or semifinals?
Just hold on slightly to that question. I want to round up this list and give out the overall.
Okay.
For the performance quickly. Just your personality and go take that question first. So I'm happy that you talk about Yezu, but there's a player that is very unlucky with this national team. It's been Monday Gift. I think she narrowly missed the Olympic Games. She also missed out in last WAFCON. And a lot of people are shouting that Why is Monday Gift not there? And but what's your opinion about her?
Okay, so Gizmonde's case is, I know she's a good player, right? I know if she puts her mind and she gets the good playing time,
Yeah.
She has what it takes to be a game changer, not just an impact player. We saw her last season at Washington Spirit, and she was so unplayable. It's so unfortunate that I don't know if you know her story, that she was removed at the last minute. It's not like she wasn't supposed to be on that team. She was on the list till maybe like 5 days to go or so. So it's quite unfortunate that when she was at her peak, she was denied. Now she's not even getting the game. You'll see. I'll send you that post. I've made it. I've dropped it. I just don't want it to, be dropped today. I want to drop it tomorrow. Smith, my video should be coming out tomorrow. You didn't even talk about my theme song.
Okay, we'll talk about this after this.
Okay,
I will everything else together. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. My challenge with Gizmonde is our game time, but I also believe that she puts in the work. I quoted the Frank Oyeka example. Frank was also on the bench. Well, each time they called him to Super Eagles, he put in an extra decent shift to prove that even if he's not getting good playing time at club, he can be an impact player for the national team. So I'm hoping and banking on the fact that Mondegift will be able to pull a Frank Oyeka, because against Senegal, she didn't score, but she really did well. She did well. Now the challenge is going into a more competitive WAFCON. Would Randy Abi, what's his name? Sorry, Madugu. This Madugu na Kaya Jare. Would Madugu, have that confidence to start Gizmonde and allow Esther take her time, to get to that peak? Because I know Monday too can do a lot, but that's my problem with Madugu. He knows the players that he wants to overload in this team already. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. He knows the ones that, okay, maybe when his job is secure and maybe they move to quarterfinals is when you now want to give them. He knows he's made up his mind concerning some players, and that's my fear. If you don't give some of these players the time that they deserve to, it becomes a problem. So I hope that Gizmonde, any chance she's given, she proves her worth. I don't have any problem with Gizmonde. My challenge is, number one, again time. And number two, if she's willing to rise above that, even though I'm not getting good playing time at the club level, I can do what Frank Oyeka did with Super Eagles. Yeah, she's good to go. I don't have issues with that at all.
Yeah. Before I go to the mamas, Ushina, Ushina Kanu, me, I'm someone that like Ushina Kanu, and I like her. But the issue is that sometimes, sometimes she's someone that I normally expect a lot from her.
Not expected.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And I spoke to a Super Falcons player, and he said, she's not poison, say like she's very dangerous, like on the pitch and everything. So she's very sticky for, but I don't really see that on the pitch. What's your take on Ushina Kanu?
I nickname I gave her is Slicky, because I know she's kind of, she comes to the game when you least expect her, and she does the damage when you're not, and she does the damage when you are struggling. I've seen her do that a couple of times for Super Falcons. So she might not be the gra power playing kind of, player.
She's good in position.
Yeah, exactly. She can play multiple positions too. She's not rigid like some players that cannot, so that gives her an edge. I clamored for her, especially when she was banging in those goals and all that. Another thing is the kind of coach you have, because I don't know if Madugu has a blueprint for every game. I don't know how he studies, because your Kanu would do better if you're playing European, South African, Morocco, fluid playing nations. Some players, some coaches, as much as their coaches, don't even understand this thing. We said about Bali, Africa versus Europe. There are some players that would do better when they are playing against European countries. We saw Kanu at the last World Cup now. Some will only play well if they are playing against African countries. Once we started playing South Africa and Morocco, Iezo was not, go and check those games. She was not, she had no impact. But she could do well against Zambia and physical playing because that's her style of play. And that's why, if you notice, I really don't send her being on the team, if you ask me. Because football has gone beyond just power play and speed and all that. You need that technical input, to give you an edge, to be able to, find a way to do your job, even when you have the best defenders coming at you. If you don't offer me that one, I don't know, honestly. So I'll still take Kanu over Yezu herself 100 times, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. So let's just break it down now. So now I know that the mamas want to take it just together. I know that Oshuala. Do you ever say that Oshuala should retire?
No. And I
know why
made
they
it
carry
clear.
the room on Facebook saying you.
I don't tire for this. Most people don't read to understand. They just read what is in their mind is what they are still going to pour out, even after you explain to them. Oshola was the highest goal scorer in Saudi League. It doesn't make sense for you to tell her to leave. Don't forget that Oshola is very influential. A lot of the younger players actually look up to her. So if she's doing well on the pitch and she's doing well with younger players outside the pitch, I beg, what is she retiring for? If her body is not telling her to retire. The last outing, she scored 2 goals. What else do you want from herself? But I've read this, and I'll say it openly. I've read that a lot of journalists complain that she's stingy. Did you work for this sense of entitlement, 20,000, 30,000 kind of journalism is so irritating, Smitlai. A journalist told me, it was a journalist that told me that they complain that she's stingy. What is a player? Do you know what it takes for some of these players? Do you know what it takes for their body? Do you know what they subject their bodies to? I think they should send, from the moment they said, what do you call the content creators will be going to war front. If you notice that all of them are packed their bosses well, they should start inviting some of these guys to come and see the typical day in the life of a footballer. Even when you are injured, you are not going to sleep somewhere. Honestly, you are still going through therapy. You're still going through trainings, even through the pain. So when people sit down and say a player is stingy, I don't understand. I would never understand it. So some of them are aggrieved because according to them, Oshola is stingy. So that's one of the reasons I even counter them a lot to say it's none of your business. I know you are fighting for your stomach, but leave her alone. She's the highest goal scorer in Saudi League and she inspires the younger ones. Honestly, some people might not like this statement, but I feel that Oshola should be allowed to retire on her own terms. Because she's still the biggest player on the African continent. That would like it or not.
And talking about being stingy, they said that the Lukman too is very stingy. That Lukman
that's the problem. That last this thing he won, the African Best Player of the Year. Yeah. My friend, I don't belong to any of their association or whatever group nothing. I don't want to be associated with most of Nigerian journalists, unfortunately.
So you're not part of
my
Swan.
Friend. No. Do you know? I actually registered the Swan. No. I registered the Swan. Officially, but I don't honestly. I will explain some things to you. I don't even say it online before they go and start doing their coven meetings now to be looking for me. I did that one for the purpose of what's it called, just to go through the process and all that. But I really don't need. I don't need all those things. So I'll tell you what I did. I don't need them for anything. So it's crazy because my friend that belongs to some of the people don't know is my friend because we don't talk on social media. So they end up sometimes reporting me to him. And you now pick the phone and give me all the loader and all that. So they said on their group, the few people I talk to in sports industry, people don't know I talk to them because we don't interact on social deliberately. So sometimes they're reporting me to someone that is my friend and the person will come back and tell me the full story. So that's the headache now. It's not my business. So for this Ademola Lookman, they said, you know what they said, and I'll say it exactly the story came to me that they said, ground nowhere to see. Ademola nowhere to ground. So a lot of them struggled with the fact that after he won, and the normal Osimhen Paro, he will ship them to Morocco, ship them everywhere and all that, sponsor this one. The truth of the matter is, players born abroad were raised differently from players born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, you can be jobless and be living like a king, honestly, in Nigeria. Because the support system is huge. We don't mind our business. We are self-entitled. We know how to blackmail family members into, doing our bidding and all that. So we get away with all kind of rubbish. Abroad,
Yeah.
from maybe 14, you're already doing high school job to support the family, to pay maybe gas
Yeah.
or electricity,
Gas,
or
electricity,
and all that. You already have a sense of
council tax.
God bless responsibility, and this mindset of I have to be productive, I have to earn, to be responsible.
Mm-hmm.
In Nigeria, we don't have that mindset. I can go and greet someone
Yeah.
in Nigeria, they give me 200k. I'm not even kidding you. For real. And that's why a typical Nigerian uses like 3 phones. Yes, now because there's everybody, and you can also do 1 or 2 things, but abroad is more structured. So even the way they think, and don't forget that the only people that comes back to hound Nigerians with blackmail of they retire, they serve Nigeria, come and contribute to them, are the ones that were groomed in Nigeria. The ones abroad, they've already planned their lives. There's one insurance company that is, that you pay maybe monthly, whatever, to take care of this. There's this company that you pay monthly. There are some players that they don't even touch their salaries because their management team has structured a lot of things for them in such a way that you can only take care of yourself and maybe extra stipend. Your money is well put in investments for you so that you don't come back as a liability and come and blackmail us to come and contribute to your life again after football. Which is one of the things, honestly, this is one of the things that I'm very big on. You know me, I have my license now. I told you now, like one of the things I'm really big on is financial planning for players. I don't like when players are done serving. A lot of the female players cannot retire because they don't have a plan B. That's the truth. Let's be honest. Apart from all these, we are dragging them out. They don't know what's next to do because they've gotten so used to the freebies, the ESTA code, match bonuses, the club money, and some of them don't know how to spend this money. They're just careless. Then when reality starts, staring them in the face, they don't want to leave. They sit tight. They don't want to because they are used to that money and they don't.
Lifestyle.
And yeah, exactly. And one of the things my friend warned me about, never to discuss money with any player except his official, maybe financial plan and all that. He said because once you start talking about money, they think you want to come and ask them for money. And I don't blame them. Journalists have turned themselves into hungry dogs in Nigeria, and I will say this anywhere. Once they start talking to a player, next thing is to ask them for money. It belittles those of us that have no business with anybody's what's it called, dime. Honestly. By default, once they see you write about sports, they believe that you're coming to ask them for money. So it's ridiculous and it irritates me, honestly. And it's not their fault. It's the fault of Nigerian journalists. That's what they do. They go to competitions and beg. They go for championships and beg. They write for them, they beg. Everything you have to collect. Sometimes when I write, people will come and tell me that it's because I collected money. Because that's the only thing they can think of.
Yes. That's why I see from their thinking too. Anytime you have a different opinion, you'll be like, oh, you are in this camp because it's the shop for one
that's
side.
The problem.
And I want to say something quickly. There's one journalist again that your case will come out next week. You don't go collect money for under 20 player. The parents of those guys are coming out to drag you again. Small time now. After they cry, say people want to destroy my name again. Because I want to destroy my name again. They want to do this thing again. I don't know when you know that you cannot deliver this thing.
Let me ask you a question, right? Ife and the Smith line. Does Facebook pay a lot of money?
No.
If you have an engagement now.
Does
YouTube pay money? So like, do you call that a lot of money? You don't call that a lot of money.
Okay, now for instance, I know what. Okay, Ife, does Facebook, YouTube pay like $5,000?
No.
Does they pay like $2,000 every month?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, from those that earn from YouTube, no.
Okay, but the Facebook, YouTube have given us an avenue to monetize our platform. Why? I'm still thinking that journalists can put on work to this channel and they focus on begging money.
I still don't know. See, let me tell you something. It's about, okay, It's about creating good platform. See, let me tell you
Yes.
something. What I have known too is this: most of Nigerian journalists don't read.
They are lazy. I will talk. Don't worry, I will
So
say it.
Exactly.
if you don't read, in fact, the good ones have traveled abroad. I will not lie to you.
True. Very true.
They don't read.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I cannot sit down and listen to you, like,
Mm-hmm.
because you cannot say, they don't read. They're just in this system because they went to, maybe, I don't know what they do in journalism school. They don't know the
Some of them didn't
sport.
even go. Mm.
They don't know the sport. They
Yeah.
don't read. So when you don't read, to get out information is bad. Okay, I want to say one thing. There's a guy in Nigeria that is not a journalist. I don't think he's a journalist, but he's a content creator. Uh, Talks, it works for Fan Tribe. His name is maybe he's the owner. He's so intelligent. See, I watched him preview England against Denmark, against Norway. He went to the history of the Vikings invasion and everything. The way he structured, I was like,
Where is this thing? Is in Nigeria?
yeah, this guy, it's not guy, he's a content creator. This guy
What
studied.
is he on Facebook?
It's on Facebook. It's a fan tribe. For new fan tribes now.
Okay, yeah,
The guy,
okay, yes,
the
yeah.
guy, he, know that he read about it. I was like, this is what because I like history a lot too. He went to everything. He now broke it down in the Nigerian way. Say that, so he mentioned he did this well, and I was so impressed with that. So the issue is this.
And
That's
now
why I'm not surprised that
the guy is
he's
leveling up very well.
having view. I go have views a lot, but most people, it's just that you cannot come out and say these things, and even the national team itself. For example, now, with due respect to some of them, I saw them carry the same question in Uyo to America. No difference.
Well, most of them have no business in that America. So let me be honest.
Are you
with you.
serious?
Same question.
No, most of them have no business. That they did it.
Nigerian jollof again.
Oh, wait, just wait now. Spitlai, the problem, one of the endemic problem of journalism in Nigeria is that brown envelope. So most of them go into sports with that mindset. Everything they must collect money. I'm not saying don't collect money, but earn the money you're collecting. So a lot of them are lazy. That's the truth. Mentally, terribly lazy. If I have time, I'll explain why one of my very good friends stopped covering NPFL. He said the embarrassment was too much for him. So I will give a typical example. This last list that was released with Madugu as forward, NFF released a press statement. In that press statement, they said Alozie was playing for Olivia Wynne. Olivia Wynne is an individual, not a club. Wait now. They said Joy Omewa is playing for a club in Sweden. You won't believe that same mistake is on every journalist website
the one that
I've gone
is
to.
playing from club. Is it, which one that you corrected is Smithline? There's one that you corrected. He said he's playing academy.
No, just a comment here.
It's the same thing that Ife is talking about.
They will repeat that. So you cannot tell me that you follow sports and you don't know that Alozie plays for Chicago Stars. So if NFF made that mistake, how come? When I realized 1-2 made the mistake, I now started searching for all the popular sports just to see anybody that listed the players and their clubs. They made those mistakes. So there's already an endemic problem that people do not read. If you read that this thing was no more than a page. It doesn't cost you how many minutes to read and quickly scan through what you are going to post on your website. Even the popular ones that won't mention their names, Smithline, they made the same error from NFF, copy and paste. So when you have a sports industry that thrives on copy and paste, you know that we already have a problem. They will not read. They just feel that as long as they are writing about, and that's why go and even the ones that are promoting players, they don't even have the wherewithal to properly structure something or a plan for those players they want to promote. It's just wishy-washy. No, you can't even. I always tell people that if you want to engage me, just come with your facts and figures, because I won't even post about a player without my facts and figures. But all of them will just come with I posted 10 salient questions for Madugu ahead of WAFCON. I did not see any reasonable human being come and counter me with one just to answer one of those. It was still the regular I won WAFCON. Nobody is saying it was. See, if you like win anything, when they did not give him best calf this thing, did the NFF even fight? Because they know the truth.
Yeah, okay.
Even for the balloon, did they sponsor it? They know, see, we are just deceiving ourselves. Over time,
yeah.
Everything they are trying to hide will be out in the open. That's why I'm not even bothering myself again.
Yeah. So quickly before I ask us question. So in like 30 seconds, your comment about Francisca Odega. You mentioned about being there.
Honestly, it's criminal to leave out Floris Sebastian with 11 goals and won the league for Odega that played 2 matches in a Saudi league. No, let's be honest with ourselves. Let us be honest. It is criminal. I put it on Facebook today that it should be punishable by 600 years in jail. It might sound funny, but some things are daylight robbery. Odega is robbing the younger ones of their youth, and it is very unfair. It is greedy and selfish. Utterly self-centeredness. You joined the team, and some players left so that you can thrive. Now you are 30. You cannot be telling me Odega and Onumon looking at their pictures are age mates. So Odega is officially 31 or 32, and she's taking the spot of 21, 22-year-old who are doing fantastic. Please, what is your pick? What is your age of relevance in football, really? So you are depriving these younger ones of their time in Super Falcons just because you are greedy and yourself. And I'm not going to miss words when it comes to Odega. Anything they want to, they should go and do. It's very unfair. Sebastian won the league. She has really grown. I spent my time, studying her this season. I was shocked because I had issues with when she was under 20. When you are growing, you have some, rough edges and all that. She's not more versatile. She's scoring goals. I even love her celebration. So I spent time, studying her. I'm like, this girl has grown. What's better time to start inviting her to the team? Don't forget that we are parading a lot of old players now, and they are mostly randy players. So especially the ones born abroad, that those ones can read the room, scan everywhere and quickly leave. Once they start leaving, we're already in trouble. Once the ones that refuse to leave can't produce anything meaningful again, we're still in trouble. So who are the young players that would, because when you are building, you start thinking about it, which is what Eric Sheldon started doing. You start thinking about the future. But the future are being relegated because people like Odega will not read the room and live honorably. Always that has been dropped now. She has still not retired though. Someone told me 2 days ago that she's still open. Officially, she's 38 or maybe 39. Officially, she's a Nigerian born player, so you understand what I mean. She has not retired. That was what my friend told me. Okobi now. I don't know if you watched their game yesterday. Their game they played yesterday. Okobi, I think Okobi, I don't know what age she's claiming to, but Okobi to reality has done. But she's Okobi story, so I don't want to say it openly. I can just you know. But these players, honestly, are very unfair to the upcoming ones. You have players that put in a decent shift and should start getting called up. But people, you know what is annoying me the most? People left for you to thrive, but you are refusing to. It is wrong, and it is very unfair. I don't hold brief for any player. See, when I start holding brief for players, they go collect too. I don't have time yet. I just want to grow. I want to learn. I want to, be mentored. That's the only reason I'm not doing anything. People have been harassing me. Go and start. I said I'm not starting anything. Don't let me be an empty barrel. Let me be food, or let me. I have what it takes, and
And it's very
because me, I won't be using any player to beg, but
okay. So this is a question before I go to the WAFCON this thing. So Chris, Charles has been talking about he's a very big fan of you, and I know that Charles and Guso, I think I will invite them in boxing ring. I'll give them gloves. They can slug it out to round 20 because there's no day that Charles will not mention Ibrahim Guso. So he said that Smith, please ask the petition, to the president of the NFF about Olodo in the glass house. That is the Olodo uprising. So please, if
no, they are no longer Olodo uprising, They are no longer Olodo uprising. They are now Olodo legend. They
Again,
already do already. They are
No, I
learning.
didn't. I didn't hear that question. Though. It's like the comment from Charles.
the chance is just saying that what was the issue with Ibrahim? Because that's a summary of it all. That do you
What's
think
the
that
issue?
it's going to probably there's a lot of things out now. The issue of corruption, like with the NFF, somebody is sending money to a personal account. Love.
Yeah, I've been getting all those things too. Yeah.
So that's what do you think we go on? Do you think he can survive this storm? Right now, return back.
Is he praying for him to survive?
No, he just wants him out.
He just asked a
That's
question.
what
That's what I'm saying now. So honestly, one of my birthday in September. My birthday gift, honestly, will be those people out of NFF. Honestly, and I've been praying and hoping and asking questions at every quarter I can about these people living in September. If we are going to progress, it's Sanusi and Guso has to leave.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody asked me a question. I'm coming. Say, are you going to Brazil to support the Falcons if they qualify?
They qualify, 100%. By God's grace, 100%. They qualify. No, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Me, I don't like this NFF, so I don't even want to be in the same area with them. But for the World Cup, I don't send anybody's papa. I'll go.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me because I'm thinking about I don't know, because the game is going to be in Rabat, and Rabat is not a place that is very interesting. I thought they could go play in Casablanca. That would be a lot easier because it's a more lovely place to actually watch.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in Rabat. No, well, I wish them luck. Maybe probably if they're in the final, I can probably see them. Maybe not against Morocco. I can't stand at that final against Morocco.
The hostility from Morocco.
The hostility is just too much.
Do you think that they will survive group stage?
No, I'm just saying that I just.
No, I'm just saying that the progress.
Anything with
I think I'll send you that I did a post, a proper analysis of expectations, and we're only taking 9 fit and informed players out of 25. 9. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I sent it to a friend to look at today. I'll send it to you. Honest analysis. We're only taking 9. Honestly, I'll send it to you. We have players in recovery room, 4 of them. We have players that are not getting game time, 2 of them. We have the liabilities, 3 of them. We have the one that has no statistics, 1. We have there's another veterans, 3 minus goalkeepers. Goalkeepers are okay. You can't expect, and I will tell you the disadvantage of everyone that I've already categorized. The veterans, you can't expect speed from them.
Are you going to
the players will run behind our opponents will run behind them easily because they don't have the speed anymore. I did a proper analysis. I'll send it to you so that you read. We are taking only 9 informed and fit, 100%. Honestly, even my favorite players, some of them I categorize them, under those unfavorable because I have to be honest. It's just so that we can tailor and manage our expectations properly.
Which day?
Only taking 9.
Yeah. Somebody asked you a question. If which day in September? Do you want to come and give her a gift?
I tell you, they should let NFF win first. I mean, they should let Nigeria win NFF first. That's the one that is priority. I go celebrate too. I go celebrate.
Okay, the person said that it's still September as well. I think the person's birthday is still in September.
Yeah, just joking. Yeah. So my final question is before I should wrap it up. You said something which I personally read that you don't want a Shioma or Kafo type of selection. So the phrase "I don't want a Shioma or Kafo type of selection." So what's the meaning of that?
But the way Shioma came in. Okay, let me tell you, I might not be able to see everything online, but the way she came in as Gift Monday slot was actually sacrificed for Shioma or Kafo. It bled my heart. I don't know Gift Monday for Madam. Honestly, I don't like naturally. Forget football. I don't like being cheated. I don't like cheating people. It hurts me a lot. So when you have a player, if you notice that they started running a campaign for her just 2 days before the list was released, my friend told me that they start some of these things before it comes out. I don't hear the gist. I just won't say anything because they don't table my matter. Say they give me information. So I try also not to just keep calm. So they called me 2 days before that there's a player they paid some journalists to start, and that's the issue with Nigerian journalists too. Or small 20k, 30k, they start running amok.
50k, 50k too.
Some 50k, maybe 30, 20, some of them even 20k. All these data boys they send around. They will still give contract to their smaller boys to help push and all that. So they already told me like 3 days before that they've already contracted some people to start running a campaign for Chioma Okafor. So I knew there was a problem. But I didn't know the player they were going to substitute. Because if she was going to come in, and I started saying, who is this Chioma Okafor? I said, I've never heard the name. Comfort, we saw the progress, we heard about them. There was already, the people were pushing organically for them before they came. So nobody will raise eyebrow, nobody will complain, nobody will ask questions. Same way we are doing for Flourish now. So when all of a sudden from the Blues, no invitation, even Nature Guinea earned their own spots by playing friendlies here and there before. Even Nations Cup, Randy did not even invite her for the WAFCON, even though she had been discovered. Because she had to still pay her dues before she came properly into the team. She was a college student. Even Deborah Abiodun had already gone through under 17, under 20 as nobody will complain about those ones. But college students, all of a sudden, just coming. You're not just friendlies, it's not just competition. It is major tournaments as a college, and you now removed one of the most informed players for her. So me, if you notice, racket players, I don't talk about them because I know from my reliable sources that they did not come in legitimately. So that's I don't have issues with Chioma as a player. She wasn't the one that pulled the stunt. But I have an issue with the process that threw her into Super Falcons on a major stage without earning the spot. At the expense of a player like Gitmonde, I will always have a problem with that. I don't know what Gitmonde looks like, apart from what we see on video and whatever. I've never seen that game live. I've never met her before. But I just don't like being cheated.
Yeah.
They removed Gitmonde at the last minute,
Yeah, and she
even
was
after they had written to our club. Yes, now I know the story very well. Our club already had the letter. They really messed her up. Yes. They really messed her up. So that sometimes when clubs are just using some of these players, you will understand that their ways are. Players will tell me that until they see final list, they don't believe they are going for. I'm telling you. Until they see the list published, even when they've written to their clubs, I'm telling you.
Problem of trust.
Trust. That until they publish the list, they don't believe they are going. I'm telling you. Because they learned from Gitmonde's story now. Gibbs was supposed to be there. Last minute, removed that name, started running campaign, and next thing, Chioma. So people think I don't like Chioma. I said, honestly, I have zero issues with the girl. It wasn't her fault. But if a system throws you unfairly into the fray, and we have players that have worked to earn the spot, you don't expect me to leave that player and start supporting you just because. You know me, I don't know how to pretend. Even in real life, if I don't like something, from my face you can tell. I don't know. Naturally, I don't know how to pretend. So people always, even when I'm not saying it out, when you look at me, you can tell that I'm pissed, or I just don't want to talk or something. You will know. So I can't pretend to love a player because she's Malawian, and I don't know. Because they're saying that Malawi will mock her for not choosing Malawi. I said that's their own cup of tea, none of my business.
Yeah, because she should have made the Malawian team if she picked Malawi.
She should have worried herself, honestly. She should have worried our old players. And that's why I was going to say about Ainde. Right now, if Ainde will be playing, she should be double pivot.
Okay, she can't be there.
That's how to. Ainde, you can't choose nature. Have you seen Smith? Like, one of the things I'm working on, and that's why sometimes it looks like I'm just not available. I'm working on the profile of those that will be playing against and the group that we're likely to meet. The opposition analysis. Because it helps you tailor your expectation, and I can now build my own formation pre-match and do my analysis before the match. So the coach, like, let's go and play, go, has been shouting on players without any formation or blueprint. That's ready. I don't care.
The last WAFCON, that's how he was saying. He was shouting.
Does he have any blueprint? He has never done strategic. What do you call it? What do you call this? Not even strategic session. Strategy session with the players, the one you do on the pitch, and tell them he has never, because there's no. He doesn't have he doesn't have any strategy for the players to win their games. He's just shouting on the players, go, 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 go. Me, even if I'm not a coach, I should know what I'm talking about as an analyst. So I've been paying attention to the group we're likely to meet, Ghana's group. They have a lot of young. They'll run up with 9 informed play. I pray that any player that has their own interest at heart will not allow them to be overworked at this WAFCON, because it looks like some players are already poised and positioned to be overworked in this WAFCON. And don't forget, Nigerians don't think about this nitty gritty. They're always just conscious of either you score, you win, or they cancel you, because some of them are going to play stake at a betting club. At some point, they started betting that Okoronko was going to be assisting, or she was going to have an assist. And I want them on my page. There's some players that you don't touch on my page. I will hound you and your family members. That was when they stopped that nonsense. They started placing bets. No, it was bad. After WAFCON, they started placing bets on Okoronko having an assist. It's none of my business. You place your bet. My own is if she doesn't have an assist and you lose your money, don't come and hound the player. So that it's so bad that these are the kind of some of the followers of football. They don't care. They don't pay attention. Yeah. If I'm going to play Ghana, my worry will be the speed. Ghana moves the ball from the ground. They are young. They are mobile. Yeah. They are mobile. They have a coach that has built a solid team. And thankfully, I had to ask a player earlier in the year, if you guys meet Ghana, are you sure? The player honestly looked at me and said, I don't think so. Yeah. This is one of the best players today. Yeah. So if I'm worried, if the players are that worried. Yeah. So I don't take, this one that I don't take people's time. I don't want to ask you this question because so many questions here. But the issue is that it's do that put super chat. That's why I'm asking you. So that if we are part of the campaign that these guys should not continue, after September. I want to ask you a question. Do you have anybody in mind? I spoke to my very good friend in the NFF. I said that somebody that can do basic office work is better than Guso. And they agree with me. Somebody that can just be normal. Just be normal. Just be normal. Just know that you understand the game slightly. Just be normal. Can be better than their boss over there. And I gave examples with that guy. Say, you added some parts. Look at what you did. How can this one not change anything? So, who do you think can steer the ship of Nigerian football? And let me
when you mentioned it here, people think that we are projecting a candidate. They have come to my DM and say, we are projecting this candidate. No, it's just suggestion. Please suggest anybody you think.
They said Emenalo has retired from the Saudi. So I don't know. Honestly, my taste is really high, honestly. So maybe I'm building my castles in the air. I don't care. But if you retired and ultimately, I don't want to say something.
Is he retired?
Yeah.
No, sorry. Yeah. He resigned from the Saudi what's it called? Technical. Yeah, he was building the Saudi league and he did really well.
He did well left.
So yeah, he did well with Chelsea, So I'm hoping, my dreams are so high up there and all that. So I'm really hoping, if he wants to help Nigeria, not that because he can pay him as NFF president, but sometimes service to motherland. I don't know. I'm just being hopeful. There's this guy, the CAF security head of security.
Chris Emeruwa.
Another good guy, that can do the job. Yeah. Some people said Kunle Shonami. I don't know if he's interested. I heard he's been approached. Yes, exactly. I heard he's been approached.
People said that he said no. I can tell you here that
no, he said yes.
There's
what problem?
I don't know.
If he says no, we have problem.
If he says no,
I don't blame him. Honestly, I can't blame him if he says no.
You say no. I say no to you, Ombueri. I didn't mean that no.
Yeah, that's true, sure.
Yes. I didn't mean that no. So this thing, there's this thing say
you use prudence.
Sorry, things like that. So you know exactly the tone of it. So for me, I think I like your taste.
It's just me, and like I said, it's just my
But it's just because
if they put Michael Emenalo and Shonami asked me to pick one, right? I will put Shoname ahead of Emenalo. Do you
because
know
he
why?
understands the system.
The
Yeah.
politics.
He knows
The
the
politics.
system.
You know the
Emenalo
politics. He
my
built
evil
all his
resign and the
investment and
go.
It might
everything
resign after 1 month. Yeah, you're
I
correct.
said, no, the environment is not conducive for me.
Yeah,
conducive and
true,
everything.
true.
I think
Very true.
Shuname understand. I mean, I won't lie to you. Like my very good
Let
friend
me see
here,
if I
he
can
said,
join with this number.
if we're wrapping up very soon too. Say that
Yeah, my battery is
if
really low. Yeah.
we're wrapping up very soon too. Just that maybe when you are free, you know that we are very very busy, which I know that you are very busy. Give us like where you think the areas you think the Falcons can improve, and how well where do you think
Let her come on
they
Friday.
No, it depends on that. See, today
No,
Yeah,
is
that
I'm
far.
at
one.
That's
home
why
on
we need
Friday. You know
time.
what? Let's do it this
Friday
way.
be good.
No, I'm
Smith.
at home on Friday. By the video would have been released. The
Mhm.
video of the theme song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Smith.
So
we can actually
discuss
listen
it.
to it or watch it and
Yeah.
talk about
You
what to
can
Smith.
expect.
just
So
yeah.
Smith, which means that you are this thing on Friday.
Uh-huh.
Nothing is just Falcons. Just
It's just
bring
Super
her
Falcons.
on.
Yeah.
Let her play
Let
the
me
video.
no,
Everything.
maybe probably your Victor has moved, uncle. I'm just joking.
Victor is moving on.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
well,
So
let's see. Let's see. Oh
yes.
yeah,
by
Friday. Yeah,
just
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
just
I'm
talk
available
about
on Friday.
the song quickly because how can they guys will get it?
No,
To
it's available on all streaming platforms.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So
we've already
what
put
should they
it
type? What should they
social
type?
media. Super, just type Super Falcons theme song.
Yes,
Hmm.
Falcons theme song. So you
Yeah.
can download this. Use it on your story and everything.
Use it on your stories, your
On,
Facebook,
on
Instagram,
everything,
TikTok,
TikTok,
everywhere. YouTube
anything,
channel. It's
YouTube
like
channel,
Apple Store everywhere, Spotify
everywhere,
everywhere. We
everywhere.
have it
So
everywhere.
I
Even
want to
WhatsApp.
actually work.
On WhatsApp, yeah. That's what I've been
Yeah,
using like since it was
You
yeah,
see,
released.
yeah.
this is what our journalists supposed to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
and you are moving around the begging money.
Everywhere.
Come on, man.
So guys, check it. And also people have been asking about your handle. If you type Ifeoluwa Leo, it's gonna come out. Nobody yes.
Yeah, is it on Instagram or
No, I'm talking on Facebook.
on Facebook? Or just type Ifeolu Alio, you'll find me.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
the girl that wrote about you this afternoon, she mentioned positive vibes. I said, so you even know her on Instagram. So why
Yeah,
you
people are beginning to realize that's my Instagram handle too. Yeah,
okay. They begin to realize
yeah.
that because I was wondering that maybe probably it's Facebook because a lot of people already share those Facebook and everything to me and
Oh,
always
are you serious? And you didn't tell
yeah.
me. Oh.
No, they don't. They normally share. They know that I know you, but now they know. So now they know. So I have to thank you for finding time to actually come. Always Charles always dream like, hey, I want when is Ife coming? I want to can Ife come on Sunday? I want to be there. I want to
Oh,
do this thing.
I try my best
So that's
honestly, but I'm just slowing down on a couple of
I
things too because I want
yeah,
to.
I know.
I'm doing.
I know.
I expect you. There's some things I'm doing now that I just feel
Yeah,
that
I know.
I've slowed down on, and I really want to pick up and
And
just.
even our this thing, sometimes you switch it off. Our other platform just switch off. That our group.
Yeah,
I tend
deliberately
to find
so. It's
effective.
just sometimes you just want to focus on because I realize
I
that
want to
football
listen.
too can take you out of. Yeah, most of them are football related, but
Yes.
one of the things I told myself at the beginning of this year is I don't want to just be a regular analyst and I'm not improving on myself. So that's when I started,
Hmm.
taking all these
Mm-hmm.
courses, just getting
Yeah.
exposure, meeting people. I'm going to join the PFSA Scouting Network very soon. I just need to submit my project. Yeah,
That
then you become certified and you can join the network. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
practically done. I
yeah,
just need my project, submitted
yeah.
and
So just prediction. I know that
graded.
you already have your this thing is in 10 days, a few days time. Will Nigeria qualify for the World Cup? Or
Ah, Omo.
Randy's prophecy will come to pass.
Ah, I won't lie to you. See, my greatest fear is even the group stage, and most people are not paying attention to it, honestly. Because we're looking at Malawi, we're looking at Zambia, we're using last WAFCON to judge this WAFCON. Malawi and Zambia have gone to recruit their what do you call them? Players of Malawian and Zambian descent. Because they
Uh-huh.
realized too that this game you need to be technical. Football has gone beyond power play. I keep saying it and speed and all that. If you notice that our own players that bank on power play, once you find one good defender, they're quiet. But our players that are technically sound, check them out. Even with a good defense, they find a way around it. When Botswana was building blocks, Okoroko had to come in, and she was the one that broke that block. Because the technical player knows how to think outside the box. Because don't forget that she's been watching the game from the side. So she's able to realize that this is what they are doing and this is what I can do differently. That's what happens when a player is more technical than physical. Football will pay attention to you technically first. Now, before, and they said is how football has evolved, is they realize that biases and lots of things come in when you're looking at just the physical and all that. But when you start looking at the technical part, you're looking at what they have to offer beyond either you like their face, their skin color, whatever it is, and whatever that prevents you from seeing properly. So Zambia and Malawi have gone to recruit these players. They played more time together. They played better quality, or let me not use better quality, bad English, better opposition than we have played. They've gone to play Brazil, Canada, Australia, countries that they were afraid to allow Madugu play and expose him. See what South Africa did. They played Japan, lost 5-0, went back to the drawing board and won 1-0. That is how to expose a coach and a team. South Africa beats us silly tomorrow. God knows I will not be. I won't blink. Simply, the only thing that will pay me is if it's enroutes the World Cup qualification. So we have already put the ladies number one. They were not prepared well. Quality of opposition was very poor. A lot of these players either were injured or not available. So they've not even played together as a team. Forget all this Senegal. They were just inviting all kind of players they knew were not going to have just so that they can collect money. And these are my issues with local coaches. So we don't even have that cohesion building into this this WAFCON. We don't have they were busy trying to face out Tony Payne. Trying to bring in players that were bench warmers, trying to bring in players to compensate. They call the player, my friend called the player humanitarian slot. I have some friends that
consultancy players.
Into the team when they should be building cohesion. And don't forget that we were not even playing good opposition. The Zambia we thought were beating 5-0 Malawi. They were playing opposition that will expose them better so that they can go back to their drawing board. And so Egypt that we thought would be a walkover. Egypt have actually had one of the most disciplined defenses. So they might not be so good attack-wise. But what is our gain to go and play draw with Egypt if we have not done well against Malawi and Zambia?
Sorry, just for you to just address this issue, because I can see the pattern in the comment section. They believe that you are supporting Oshuala and you are trying to, and you are talking against
Odega.
That you are showing your bias against Odega. It's just for you to address in like in 1 minute. That's because people normally put agenda goes too much just to address it. So I think you've already explained it.
I've already explained. Football is on statistics. If Oshola is the highest goal scorer in Saudi and Odega played only 2 games, why would I support Odega and leave and tell Oshola to leave? So football is statistics. Don't just tell me that. Are you telling me? Are you telling me to leave Oshola, the highest goal scorer in the league? Don't forget that she plays in the same club as the person they dashed the Moroccan Abika Award of the year. The club has released herself. I don't know if you're aware.
I want to ask a question.
The club has released her. She's no longer in the club.
To back Ife up, right? Where does Ashley Planta play?
She plays in Saudi.
Where does what's it called? Oshuala play?
Oshuala, Saudi League. Yeah.
How many goals has he scored?
Oshuala scored, I think our goal contribution is over 20 this season alone.
Okay. Among
the
whole of
Odega scored 1.
The whole of our strikers, how many? Who is the highest in our strikers?
Right now.
Yes.
Right now, it's Oshuala.
Oshuala, yeah.
Let me be honest, Oshuala. Right now, it's Oshuala.
So nobody should complain. I myself, I work with my spirit. The two people I don't
Lord said,
want them
if
to.
innocent, he said he's a father for 2 years.
Yes, I
Said
work with my.
if Saudi League is poor, maybe you
Wait,
put on
wait,
Facebook
no,
like
for see,
again.
see,
Said,
the
Eh,
only
but
two
if
people.
Odega is playing just 2 games in a poor league, is that not the major reason you should leave? Let's be honest with
See,
ourselves.
I hate
The league is already
biasness.
poor. You're now playing only 2 games. Haba now.
See, for me, if I want to judge, right, the only two
mm-hmm,
people I don't want to see in that Super Falcons is Ortega and Okombi. These are the two people.
mm-hmm.
I don't even want to see
I think
them.
Okobi did not make the list. That's actually what
No, she
Thank
didn't make
God.
the list.
me.
Yes, thank
Mm-hmm.
God.
No,
I
she
don't
didn't.
even want
That would
to
have
see.
been so
And
bad
there are
if
some
he made the list.
and there are some certain things
And
that
that
if
was the plan to face South
yeah,
Philippines and bring her in.
see, and there are some
Yo,
Yeah, that
and
was the plan.
and there are some certain things that Ife said. She have convinced me. That is why when you come and tell me something I don't have any idea. That will make me to say yes. She's saying the truth. Everything that she said here now. If you are here commenting, saying this, you have a biasness. It's not only Oshala you're supposed to be looking at.
mm-hmm.
It's not only Oshala. What about
Yeah, look at
others?
other
Then
players
what
too.
are you? Why are you having that mind, Oshala? What is the problem?
Mm-hmm,
They
mm-hmm.
said she's
Maybe are you
stingy. I
are
don't
you
know if they
among
what.
those that beg money and she
I think
refuses
so.
this? Eh?
That thing
Yeah,
annoys me. Like,
for me, I don't have problem with her. Oh. For me,
Mm-hmm.
my spirit is yeah. Is she doing well in her club? Is he
yes,
doing okay? I don't have
yes.
a problem. My
Mm-hmm.
problem is that okay, apart from her, which other people? And she pointed all of them, which I don't even have idea of.
Mm.
Even though I say okay, when you talk, tell her okay, say something about Chris Uchobe.
Mm.
She said it. In fact, only Chris Uchobelo will tell that this lady knows the football. Nobody have said bad thing about Chris Uchobe.
Yeah.
You see, right?
Yes.
So assuming she said, "Oh, Uchobe is the," I said, "Okay, okay." I'll begin to ask questions, but she said, "Look at this. Look at this. Look at her proper position. For you to come and put her behind, look at." You say, this person knows her onions. So for you to be coming here and be talking about
Yeah.
maybe you have personal issue with her with
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Australia. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. I think she has first answered the question. So because of time, I don't want to keep her for so long. But guys, Yvette, thank you for finding time to join today. Thank you.
Thank you for
Always
having me.
nice
Thank
to
Yeah,
you.
hear from
thank you
you. A lot
so
of
much,
people
Ife.
really
Thank you.
enjoyed you
Thank
too.
you,
Umbrella too.
Umber. It was nice. It was
Yes,
nice having this time out with
All right.
everyone. And please,
yes.
my theme song, you have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I sent it
sure.
to you now, Smith. Like you can share with Umber.
Yes. Yeah. I
Yeah,
But I
think I
need
please,
look.
people
first,
to
let
download
me
and listen.
post
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me
download
Thank
and
download
you.
and
listen. So I'm
post it.
even going to put on my stories too, so that people can see what.
Please,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
But
I
when
don't
the
get it.
video is
People.
out, we rendered
Yeah.
it, but I've not been able to. I mean, it came out twice, and I'm like, no, if it's not excellent, we're not putting it out there. So
So
we're
a very
making
good.
adjustments.
A member of the channel, you said that Smith Lai, please tell her this is not on the general chat on my WhatsApp. Said that please tell her she knows more than football. That is the beauty
Yeah.
of the game.
Oh,
So
thank you,
well done, well done. I know that's
thank you,
why
thank you.
me I when I say I can listen to people without getting tired. But hey, that's why I say if you know this thing, thank you, Ife. I don't want to.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me.
Thank you for
No,
always.
but you know that like you've always been very, very supportive. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hopefully we
yeah,
cannot smile in September. But some
yeah.
things are happening, Chad. I won't say openly, but some things are really
Okay, yeah,
happening.
yeah. I
Yeah.
know for those reasons. But thank you for your
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Thank you,
So
Umbrella.
thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you,
You're
Ombueri.
welcome,
Thank you
my dear.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Umbrella. Thank you.
Yes, man. Thank you.
Umbrella, I go see if I time call you. You know, if I said you small.
No,
Because there's
Wahala,
something I
man.
wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you before, but since I know that you are on your bed now, so I can call you. I'm not busy. So all right, thank you. So guys, that is that for your time, and I really appreciate it. I planned 1 hour, but I spent 2 hours 30 minutes because if I didn't inform Ife earlier, but I enjoyed every bit of it. So guys, God bless you, God bless Nigeria, and God bless Africa. Shout out to those that send super chat. You know, I really actually would appreciate it. It's not our normal time, but because if I said that, you know what, I'm free on Sunday and I want to come and talk about Super Falcons. And that is the reason why I on this live so that you can come. And I hope that all of you enjoyed a fair analysis. In fact, from WhatsApp to messages from everywhere, People say, Ife, everybody that's what enjoyed her analysis. So, in fact, the way she talks, similar to also the way she writes. So, you can go and check Ife Leo on Facebook, Positive Vibes on Instagram, and I think she talks football too on YouTube. You can get undiluted words analysis, especially of Nigerian women national team. Not even only football, athletics, basketball, everything, everything. She will get it. We focus on football here. Though I like athletic sports, she's top notch. So guys, thank you guys. I will see you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow on Niger FC podcast. We're gonna dilute. We're gonna be able to analyze some of these key transfers and the lessons from this World Cup. Just don't forget to join me tomorrow on the Niger FC podcast. On Eagle Striker. So guys, if you are still here, you did not like the video, can you just like the video before I leave, please? Like the video before I leave, so that at least I didn't ask you to like it. Like the video before I leave. Like how much is super chat? I will pay on that exclusive phone call. Okay, if we have so guys, like the video, 70 likes. Guys, we can do better. Like the video. Thank you, Sammy. Like the video. Don't worry, we're gonna be having live now for members of the channel, so that we can do there's some things that we cannot say live for general people. We're gonna say it for those members of the channel. Like, we are not many. We're gonna try and discuss it. There's some things that are happening that we cannot say live. We cannot today say it. But can discuss it among the channels. So guys, like the video. Let's go to 80 likes, please, before I leave. 80 likes, 80 likes, 80 likes, 80 likes before I leave. 80 likes before I leave. So that guys, 80 likes, 80 likes. Yeah, 75 guys, 5 more likes, 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 5 more. It's called the kitchen cabinets. There's some things that we cannot just say here, but you like gossip, you like to Abuban, you like gossip. You like gossip a lot. So guys, like the video. We have 75 likes now. Guys, let's get to 80 likes. At least we had like around 70 people watching, 78 likes, 78 likes. So we can still do better. Guys, 2 more likes, then we wrap it up. 2 more likes. Then we wrap it up. 2 more likes, we wrap it up. 79. So 1 more like, guys. 1 more like, 1 more like. Guys, like the video, so that I'm long call refugee football. Okay. Is Charles a member for our channel? Are you okay? Charles is not. Charles is a big contributor, actually. Not a member, but always supporting. Charles is always supporting. Oh, we are yes. We have likes now. So guys, if you are that journalist that went to go and collect money from players, you are trying to taking advantage of vulnerable parents. Taking advantage of vulnerable parents. Say you want to take them to under 20. Your case is coming out that the people that will come and drag you, the parents come and drag you. I'm just saying it. You are the one destroying the name of Nigeria, because some of these players now, they will say that, oh, when they came to play for Nigeria, they asked them for money. If you're that journalist that is collecting money from that player, they are putting your name out now. Some of you now complain that hey, they want to spoil your name. Go and clear your name now. The money you collected from the parents, go and return it back. Go and return it back. You cannot be in darkness, be throwing stone into light, destroying Nigerian name anywhere. You are a prominent journalist. Go and return the parents' money. is very vital because your name again will come out. And it's going to be this same again, the same person again. Go and return the parents' money. That is good. Because some of these things, it cannot be like a common denominator, a common thing. It's now happening. No. We project Nigeria, some people will still go to destroy the name. Just say that, Your Highness, please go and clear your name. Make sure. Go and clear your name. Make sure, make sure you clear your name. Return the money you collected so that it won't be another series of internet dragging again. So, I don't talk my own. Guys, that is that for today's program. How many likes did you actually eventually get? How many likes did you actually get? Okay, it's 2 likes. It's not actually what bad, but about 180 people actually watching this live in HD. Guys, God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Gaant football. For the love of the game.